once again from Dodger Stadium before we let Buster go. Say hi to everyone, Buster. And as you've listened to the two cases, did either one of these two kind of sway you in terms of which direction you'd be going with?
I think it was because I was working with Carl in Cleveland. Yes, I completely agree with him. It's the depth of the Yankee rotation that potentially could be an advantage for them. And I love the fact that after all these bullpen games, for the Yankees, this World Series comes down to pitch efficiency for their starting pitchers. They're going to be watching that pitch count early in the game to see if he can get 6 innings and 90 pitches. But I'd say this, he has not faced a lineup like he's going to face with the Dodgers tonight before in this postseason.
That's a good answer, because if you ever went the other way, I would send Judge to kick your ass.
Veteran status, he can say that word. Buster, your final thought, maybe not even just tonight, but your overall expectations for the series, other than I think we all hope it goes to next Saturday night.
Oh, there's no question. Everyone wants a Game 7. Look, the outfield here on the warning track was filled with morning television shows from one end to the other. This is the World Series that we've been dreaming of, and I think it's going to live up to the billing with all the stars playing out every night in all 7 games.
Buster, have a great job. Have a great call. You, Boog, Eduardo, and Jess. We'll talk to you, then you and I are going to be on the postgame show with Dougie as well. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Kev.
All right, Buster Olney, our baseball insider. Ravi, do you have any final thoughts here tonight?
No, I hope it lives up to it. I mean, this is one of those events, and so many sport events that you talk about don't live up to it. I hope it does for the sport. I hope it does for the stars. I hope it does for the cities. That's my fingers crossed moment. It doesn't matter who wins. Just make it a great competitive series, and it feels like the offenses are going to have the last laugh in it.
I would agree on that one. Appreciate it, buddy.
My pleasure, Kevin.
Talk to you next week. Carl Ravitch, host of Baseball Tonight. Dougie, you're sticking around. You and I are going to be with you throughout the course of the game. Up next, was there ever a point the Dodgers didn't think they'd land Shohei Ohtani?
To score runs.
We hear from the president of baseball.
And I think that's what has been the key for us. It's just to not think about personal numbers. It's just think about what can we do in that day, in that situation, to help the team.
It feels like it's been leading by example. Yourself, Ohtani, and how about the NLCS MVP, Tommy Edman, very unselfish at bats?
He was really hot. He was doing the things that everybody knows how he does. It's nothing new for him. It's nothing new for anybody. He's a great player. He can play everywhere, and he can bring a lot of good things to this team.
Before I let you go, Jack Flaherty on the mound for you guys for Game 1. Why is he the right guy?
Whoever Dave put in the mound is the right guy. We had confidence in every single guy that we have in that roster, and Jack is not an exception. He's one of the great ones. He's one of the best pitcher in the league, and I think he's going to do a really, really good job tomorrow.
Teo, can you believe we started in South Korea, and here you are in the World Series?
Celebrating this. This is what we play.
Can't wait to touch the beard again after this series is over, Teo.
There you go. You got it.
Oh, love it. There he is, the man with the best smile, the greatest heart, and the soul of the team, Teoscar Hernandez.
All right, thank you, David. Dodgers Baseball is brought to you by Shakey's Pizza Parlor, the official pizza partner of the Dodgers audio broadcast. When it's game night, it's group night at Shakey's.com. We're leading you up to first pitch from Dodger Stadium. Dodgers, Yankees, Game 1 of the 2024 World Series. First pitch coming up at 5:08. Up next, we'll dive deeper into this pitching matchup. Don't go anywhere. I'm Tim Cates, this Los Angeles Dodgers Audio Network.
The exclusive home of the Dodgers.
AM 570 LA Sports.
Medicare beneficiaries need help choosing the right health plan during this year's AEP? Let PIH Health be your guide to all things enrollment. Don't miss your chance to join our network in 2025. Visit pihhealth.org/Medicare or call 888-365-4450. That's 888-365-4450. 888-365-4450. PIH Health, your health and wellness partner.
Matt Money Smith here talking about my man Dave Gillum over at Galpin Honda. We go way back, dear friends, and he's the GM. He wants you to ask for him by name. Imagine walking into a stadium and saying, give me the GM right now. And they just start rapping with you. That's what you're going to get at Galpin Honda. That 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty on almost every used vehicle and every new Honda is yours, and an inventory, massive inventory. Whatever you're looking for, they've got. GalpinHonda.com. By the way, find your vehicle online. They'll bring it right to your house. Ask for Dave Gillum.
Hey contractors, I want to tell you about Service Titan, the all-in-one software for HVAC, plumbing, electrical, and roofing businesses that gives time back to you and everyone in your company. Service Titan was built for the trades right here in Southern California and now serves contractors nationwide. Service Titan streamlines processes and automates repetitive tasks, giving you more visibility and control in real time. But don't take my word for it. Sign up for Service Titan in the month of October and get your first 2 months free and a $1,000 gift card for Amazon. Experience everything this incredible business management platform has to offer without paying anything until 2025. Your business deserves the right tools for success, and the number one tool for efficiency and profitability is Service Titan. Schedule a free demo today at ServiceTitan.com. That's ServiceTitan.com.
This is Morongo Casino. Dodgers on deck. On your home for the blue all season long.
It's the Dodgers and Yankees Game 1 of the World Series. First pitch coming up at 5:08.
And now, before the Dodgers hit the diamond, we look at the pitching matchup.
It's presented by your Southern California Toyota dealers. Turn your trail-dominating off-roading dreams into a reality in the all-new 2024 Tacoma. See your Toyota dealer today. They make it easy. Garrett Cole on the mound for the Yankees. 34-year-old right-hander out of Orange Lutheran High School, UCLA. 12th season now in the big leagues. 5th with the Yankees. Made 17 starts during the regular season. He was 8-5 with a 3.41 ERA and 99 strikeouts. He's 1-0, the 3.31 ERA in 3 postseason starts this year. The Yankees in those games are 3-0, and he's allowed 3 earned runs or fewer in each of those 3 starts. Jack Flaherty, the pride of Burbank, on the mound for the Dodgers. 29-year-old right-hander, former first-round pick out of Harvard-Westlake High School, made 28 starts during the regular season, 10 with the Dodgers. After coming over in a trade from the Tigers, he went 6-2 with a 3.58 ERA and 61 strikeouts. So far this postseason, Jack Flaherty, 3 starts. He's 1-2 with a 7.04 ERA. Last time out, Game 5 of the NLCS. Dodgers baseball is brought to you by Ito Inn's Oyocha, Japan's #1 green tea, and the tea that Shohei Ohtani loves and drinks. Available at your local Daiso stores, Target, itoin.com. That's ITOEN.com. Dodgers, Yankees, we're 15 minutes away from first pitch, Game 1 of the World Series. Keys to the game are next. I'm Tim Cates, Los Angeles Dodgers Audio Network.
LA's best sports star.
That's a good endorsement there.
AM 570 LA Sports.
Congratulations! In honor of your big win, advancing to the championship series, Los Angeles International Airport is lighting our pylons tonight to show our city pride for the boys in blue. As the international airport serving Los Angeles and its surrounding metropolitan area, we are proud to recognize and celebrate our beloved LA home team. Discover the enhanced LAX travel experience, like pre-booking your parking and LAX Order Now meals at FlyLAX.com. Go Blue!
Hey, this is Adrian Gonzalez. Daniels Jewelers is a proud sponsor of the Trip Around the Diamond and your family jeweler since 1948. Mention Home Run at any of their stores to receive a free team bracelet and $50 off any purchase of $99 or more. And don't forget, everyone is approved for credit at Daniels. So visit DanielsJewelers.com now to find the nearest store. Own the dream with Daniels Jewelers.
If there's one thing we all like, it's choices.
Yeah, Dickerson, we love choices. Like choosing between the F-150 gas, hybrid, or electric, because you have 3 trucks, and I have none.
I choose to ignore that. But hey, whether it's towing, powering up, or going from 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, we're there.
What you choose to do with that much power, it's up to you.
I have some thoughts about what you could do with it.
Tough This Smart can only be called F-150.
Hi, it's Hannah, and welcome to the HannahCast. Today, Piggy Bank's gonna fuel our episode with questions about Arco rewards. Yep, earn up to $7 in rewards at sign up. Uh-huh, and 5 cents on every gallon. Sounds pretty sensible, if you ask me. Oh, all this savings talk making you hungry? Here you go. Learn how to earn at arcorewards.com.
Offer valid until October 31st, 2024. By entering your phone number, you're agreeing to receive recurring automated informational marketing SMS, MMS messages from Marathon. Other terms and conditions may apply at participating locations only.
This is Morongo Casino. Dodgers on deck. On your home for the Blue all season long.
Game 1 of the World Series, Dodgers-Yankees, Jack Flaherty, Garrett Cole, the pitching matchup. Dodgers fans, enhance your listening experience by downloading the iHeartRadio app and listening in HD. It's all powered by LA Care Health Plan, serving all Angelinos, lacare.org. All right, back out to the booth one final time before first pitch. Steven Nelson, Rick Monday, guys.
Thanks, Tim. Back here with Mo. Again, there's just so much pomp and circumstance, and it's all justified for this series, Dodgers and Yankees. It all makes sense. Let's talk baseball now. In your estimation, what are the 2 or 3 biggest factors that are going to determine who wins the World Series?
I think from a Dodgers standpoint to begin with, the starting pitching, because the starting pitching has more guys on the injured list than on the active list. And for Jack Flaherty getting this start here today, he was ill in that start that he had in the National League Championship Series against the New York Mets, and it was a very painful 3 innings for Flaherty. Right. So how does that match up? I don't know if the Dodgers can match what they were able to do out of the bullpen. They're absolutely sensational. And on the flip side of it, the Dodgers have to figure out a way, if you're looking at the Dodgers side, how to hit Garrett Cole. Here's another interesting thing. The last 6 games that Garrett Cole has pitched, he's not allowed a base hit in the first inning of any of those 6 games. So you're lessening the game from 9 innings maybe to 8 the way that Garrett Cole is going. Who hits best? Yankees, by the way, did not hit particularly well in postseason so far with runners in scoring position. Dodgers hit over 300.
Yeah, the Dodgers are a totally different offensive unit than anything that the Yankees staff has seen up to this point. But still, I think you're spot on. First innings, Mo, because first innings, as how often have we talked about that in our pregame segments? Getting off to a good start for the starting pitchers. Well, for Walker Buehler, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Jack Flaherty, whatever order you want to put.
High fly ball, a pop-up really, down the right field line in foul territory. Oh, what an effort by Jimenez as he goes flying into the netting. Jimenez caught that ball and got it back into the infield.
Unbelievable. No fear whatsoever, and they have called for the trainer to come down there. He is still into the seating area.
Second, 2 down. 1-2 pitch to Castellanos. Into left field. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And the Phillies have tied the series. Back to Queens. 1 apiece. Castellanos the hero.
Slider. That's a hanger. 2 strikes. You cannot make that mistake. Trying to make it too good. He hangs it. Castellanos does it right away. The Philly crowd knew it right away.
Unbelievable. One of the best games I've ever seen.
This was an instant classic.
A single to start the inning. Runners still at first and second with 2 away. Here's a 2-1. There's a drive. It's a bullet. Was there any doubt? Shohei Ohtani arrives in October with a 3-run home run.
Top of the zone tomahawk. He's proven to be inevitable. We saw him tear it up down the stretch. We saw him loosen the lid on his emotions too. We saw it on that home run.
The Los Angeles Dodgers do it again.
This is one for the history books.
Let's go. Welcome to LA Dodgers World Series Baseball.
What a scene here at Dodger Stadium.
Dodgers Baseball is brought to you by Ford.
Built Ford tough.
LA County Public Works.
Visit waterforla.com.
Jacoby and Myers.
Justice for you since 1972.
Coffee Hot Dogs.
A SoCal treasure. Local. Original. Great.
It's Navien tankless water heaters.
For endless hot water, visit tanklessmadesimple.com.
And by Galpin Motors.
Family owned and operated since 1946.
First pitch is moments away on the LA Dodgers Audio Network.
It's game time.
Let's go.
Hey, baseball fans, David Vassay here. We're in the hunt to win it all. And if you're in the hunt for a new outdoor living space, look no further than TimberTech Decking and Railing. TimberTech is made with up to 85% recycled materials and proprietary technology for a better deck and a better planet. TimberTech is so natural looking, it's hard to distinguish from real wood. No decking has more color, widths, installation options, and top-rated fire resistance than TimberTech. It's everything wood should be. Get free samples, find a local contractor, and more at timbertech.com. That's timbertech.com.
Hey, this is Adrian Gonzalez. Daniel's Jewelers is a proud sponsor of the Trip Around the Diamond and your family jeweler since 1948. Mention Home Run at any of their stores to receive a free team bracelet and $50 off any purchase of $99 or more. And don't forget, everyone is approved for credit at Daniels. So visit danielsjewelers.com now to find the nearest store. Own the dream with Daniel's Jewelers.
My name is Drew Robertson. I drive a Toyota Tacoma TRD off-road 4x4. I knew my truck was always going to be evolving to my needs for my travels. Ultimate dream is to do Alaska, the most northern point, and drive all the way down to Patagonia, the most southern. It's called the Pan America Trail. That's my ultimate vision, ultimate goal.
Today's the day for a great lease or a low APR on a new Tacoma 4x4. See all offers at Toyota.com. Then see your Toyota dealer today.
It's easy to buy or lease any new Toyota and easy to own one. Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care no-cost maintenance. You're covered for all normal factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Performed by certified technicians using genuine Toyota parts. See your dealer for Toyota Care details and exclusions. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
Grammy Award-winning country music stars will take the Yamava Theater stage this fall. Country pop duo Dan and Shay bring their Heartbreak on the Map tour on September 7th. Sam Hunt returns on October 24th. Plus, country icons Brooks and Dunn perform November 9th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Don't miss Dan and Shay, September 7th. Sam Hunt, October 24th. And Brooks and Dunn, November 9th. Live at Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel, California's #1 entertainment destination. Must be 21 or winner.
Medi-Cal renewals are happening now. All members' eligibility is reviewed once annually, and everyone's renewal date is different. You can check your renewal month in your online benefitscal.com account. If your current address, email, or phone number have changed, please update your information with your local county office. If you get a renewal form in the mail in a yellow envelope, you must complete it to keep your Medi-Cal. If you don't, you will lose your coverage. Visit lacare.org for more information. That's lacare.org.
Step up to the plate with Jacoby & Myers, the official law firm of the Los Angeles Dodgers. With over 50 years of experience and more than $2 billion in settlements, no one hits it out of the park for clients like Jacoby & Myers. If you've been injured, let Jacoby & Myers go to bat for you. Whether it's a car accident, rideshare mishap, or any other serious incident, Jacoby & Myers will fight for the justice you deserve. Call Jacoby & Myers today for a free consultation at 1-800-5-MILLION.
Sometimes in life, like in baseball, you need a spark off the bench or a late-inning rally to help you win the day. Itoen's Oi Ocha Unsweetened Green Tea, Japan's #1 green tea, and the tea that Shohei Ohtani loves and drinks. It's the perfect source of caffeine to get you through the day and get the boys in blue through a long season. Amazing and authentic. It's the game-winning hit every time you drink it. All natural ingredients, no sugars, no sweeteners, only 5...
That will set the stage for Xavier Edwards. Selfishly looking for a single to complete the cycle. Towards short, Adames has it, gets rid of it quick, and he's safe! It's a single, and it's a cycle!
The second ever cycle in Marlins franchise history belongs to Xavier Edwards. It took 30 years, a rise, and now Edwards.
Tigers trying to get one on the road before they return to Detroit. Runner goes, pitch is swung on, a high fly ball to right field. This one is gonna fly! A 3-run home run! Kerry Carpenter! The Tigers up 3-0 as Carpenter, an emphatic, towering fly ball home run into the bleachers in right field. What a moment!
Fly ball to right field, sending Fernando back towards the wall. He leaps and makes the catch. Fernando made the grab in right. Why? Because he is Fernando. Time the leap, brings it down. Says no.
Get ready for another bobblehead. That's a platinum glove at work. A good old-fashioned snatch it back.
Walk and a single to start the inning. Runners still at first and second with 2 away. Here's a 2-1. There's a drive. It's a bullet. Was there any doubt? Shohei Ohtani arrives in October with a 3-run home run. Top of his zone tomahawk. He's proven to be inevitable. We saw him tear it up down the stretch. We saw him loosen the lid on his emotions too. We saw it on that home run.
He's on the track. See ya! Home run number 58. A towering drive.
Judge hit an unbelievably high drive. We waited, and it came down in the visitors' bullpen. A Judgian blast. All rise. Here comes the Judge.
And Tommy Edman, who is the MVP in the National League Championship Series against the New York Mets, will bat ninth and play at shortstop. A couple of additions also. Miguel Rojas, who was not available because of an injury for the postseason. The NLCS is activated now. And the Dodgers also winding up with Evan Phillips, not able to go because of an injury, so Phillips moves to the wayside as well. So this Dodger ball club knowing exactly what the Yankees have been able to do. The Yankees 94-68 during the regular season. They got here to the World Series by winning 7 of the 9 games in the postseason playoffs to this particular point. Jack Flaherty getting the start for the Dodgers and trying to rebound. He went just 3 innings in the start against the Mets and found out later on he was under the weather considerably. And he is healthy and feels good in tonight's ball game. Another Southern California product on the mound for the Yankees and the hard-throwing right-hander Garrett Cole. So the stage is set, and what a stage indeed. We'll join you tomorrow for Game 2 of the World Series before the Dodgers and the Yankees move back to New York. So we'll be on the air tomorrow, 4 o'clock with the Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck show. First pitch at 5:08, and Yoshinobu Yamamoto will start for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Happy to have you with us. Put on your seatbelts. Here we go. Dodgers and Yankees in the World Series Game 1. And with the play, here's Steven.
Thank you, Mo. It's a privilege to be sitting next to you, the 1981 World Series champion, Rick Monday. That World Series, the last time it was Dodgers and Yankees. Wherever you may be and however you may be listening, welcome to the World Series. It doesn't get better than this. Dodger Stadium, blue heaven on earth. The site of a clash of baseball titans, a title on the line. It's the World Series, and it all begins with a kid from up the road, Jack Flaherty. Pride of the great 1-8. Harvard Westlake Wolverine standing behind the back of the pitcher's mound, tapping his toes, anxious to get going. He'll face Gleyber Torres, the second baseman and the leadoff hitter, followed by Juan Soto in right field, Aaron Judge in center. Those are the first 3 guaranteed to see Flaherty here in the top of the first. After that for Aaron Boone, Giancarlo Stanton as the DH, Jazz Chisholm, the former Marlin, playing third and batting 5th, Anthony Rizzo at first base, and the last 3 of the Yankee lineup, Anthony Volpe at shortstop, Austin Wells behind the plate, and former Dodger Alex Verdugo rounding things out in left field. For Jack Flaherty, we've seen him on both sides of the spectrum here in the postseason. During the championship series, spectacular in Game 1, 7 shutout frames. At the last time we saw him, Game 5, he got knocked around in New York. He has a chance to put that behind him. He's taken his place on the mound. Torres in the right-handed batter's box. Here's Flaherty's opening pitch. It is taken downstairs at 96 on a fastball from Flaherty. Ball 1 as Game 1 underway. Here's the 1-0. Torres swings and pops it foul on the right side, evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Gleyber Torres is tied for the team lead in hits this postseason for New York. He owns the team lead in runs. He has reached in all 9 games. Flaherty's 1-1. Torres holds his swing, a good slider that landed on the outside corner, called ball 2.
Yeah, it's a strike.
And in any world, Carlos Torres apparently disagreed, so now a 2-1 pitch from Flaherty. Torres swings and hits it right to Muncy at third base. A line out as Jack Flaherty with 1 down in the top of the first.
Stephen, very quickly, with Jack Flaherty, he changes speeds a lot. It's not just the fastball, and the reason I bring that up, the Yankees against curveballs this season hit below 200. And in the postseason against breaking stuff, just 2 for 22.
Boos for Juan Soto. He turns 26 years old today. First pitch from Flaherty, a fastball tailing away from the left-handed hitting Soto at 95. Ball 1. Soto's the first player to play in a World Series on his birthday since Juan Soto back in 2019 when he was with the Washington Nationals. The 1-0, he takes a curveball outside. 2 balls, no strikes, and Soto with his trademark shuffle in the left-handed batter's box as he glares at Flaherty on the mound. Flaherty with his trademark glove waggle comes home. 2-0. It's another breaking ball. Curveball low. 3-0 on Soto. Aaron Judge taking swings on deck.
Oversimplification of it, but don't have runners and not too many runners on base when the big guys are hitting. Of course, for the Yankees, the big guys start hitting in the number 2 spot. Soto, Judge, and then Stanton.
Soto, the free agent to be, took time, now steps back in. Flaherty's 3-0 pitch. It is downstairs, just miss it 95. A 4-pitch walk for Juan Soto here with 1 out in the top of the first inning.
One thing you're noticing just right away, that's a very tight strike zone at this point.
Very tight strike zone. So 1 on, 1 out for Aaron Judge, the Yankee captain.
Well, there's nerves all the way around. And for Carlos Torres, this is his first World Series game that he's worked.
Flaherty now out of the stretch, facing the right-handed Judge. Here's the pitch. Judge watches a fastball at 94, is off the plate outside, but called a strike.
He's hoping the Judge gets it going postseason. Thus far in the 9 games, hitting just 161. However, he does have a couple of home runs.
The 0-1. Judge with a swing and a miss. Beautiful curveball from Flaherty to get ahead, 0-2. Judge hit 58 home runs this season. The presumptive American League MVP.
This he's really had difficulty with this year is the off-speed pitch, in particular the changeup. He's got a swing and miss rate of 48% against changeups, and here's Flaherty out in front 0-2.
Judge, the Northern California native, ready for an 0-2 pitch. Here it is. It's in the dirt, blocked by Smith. Soto stays on first. Top of the first just underway at Dodger Stadium. No score. Juan Soto on after a 1-out walk. Flaherty against Judge. It's a 1-2 count. Jack exhales, staring straight ahead at third. Now focuses home. His pitch. Strike 3, swinging. Got Judge with a slider. His first strikeout of Game 1. 2 down in the first.
I mentioned the pregame show, and this is not the end all to it. I mean, hitters make adjustments. But if you're labeling the New York Yankees, they are primarily a fastball hitting team. Up and down, they've not handled breaking pitches, in particular off-speed, particularly well.
Does not get any easier. It's Giancarlo Stanton, 1 on, 2 out. There's a ball from Flaherty, a slider down and in. Giancarlo Stanton hitting .294 in the postseason with 5 home runs. Each of his last 4 hits are homers. The 1-0. Stanton watches a fastball, called strike 1. 93, down and in, dotting the corner. Stanton, a Notre Dame high school product. So back in his hometown. Closed stance, batting from the right side. Flaherty goes to the slider, but it's well low. Not super competitive on that pitch. It's 2-1 now.
Well, this big stage and a precedent being set in this series. There has never been a World Series with 5 players participating who have already won an MVP award. Well, welcome aboard, because 5 here in this one.
The 2-1 pitch. Inside, a knuckle curve. 3 balls and a strike for Stanton.
You've got Judge and Stanton. And for the Dodgers, Ohtani, Betts, and Freeman. 5 MVPs.
Soto on first, 2 out, no score. A 3-1 pitch. 94 inside, but called strike 2. That was an absolute gift for Jack Flaherty. He will take it. Full count. And now Dodger Stadium to its feet. The rally towels trying to will Jack Flaherty out of the first inning. His payoff pitch. A bouncer to short. Edman boots it. Tommy Edman boots the ball toward his left. Everybody is safe, and the first inning continues. So is a tailor-made inning-ending ground ball to the Dodgers NLCS MVP. And I'm not sure if he tripped coming in, Mo, but either way, he couldn't make the play.
Yeah, he didn't get in to get a bounce other than that short hop, and that ball came up on him, hitting the heel of the glove. So that extends the inning.
E6 on Edman, first and second, still 2 out. Now Jazz Chisholm Jr., the former Miami Marlin, acquired by the Yankees ahead of this year's deadline. Chisholm batting 147 in the postseason. Here's the first pitch from Flaherty. He shows bunt as Chisholm pulls it back. A curveball down and away, but called strike 1.
Well, I would imagine you're going to see some curveballs against him also, Stephen, because they talk about good fastball hitting team. Chisholm, the last 2 years against breaking pitches, has got a swing and miss rate of over 40%.
On the 0-1, he swings and bounces one to second. Luck's waiting on it. Has it. Flips over to Freddie Freeman, and that'll do it for the top of the first inning. Flaherty did have to throw a couple extra pitches after the 2-out error by Tommy Edman. But all the same, it's a scoreless first inning. Ohtani, Betts, and Freeman coming up next on the other side of this.
It's time to escape the confines of the city and take...
Who can it be? We're going to show you a childhood photo of a big leaguer. Can you guess who it is? The answer is Anthony Rizzo.
step. And the Dodgers need to take a few steps against Garrett Cole. Here's something interesting. The last 6 games that Cole has pitched, even in postseason, but the last 6 games, he's not allowed a single base hit in the first inning against him.
And he has not given up a ton of home runs down this stretch either. Cole making his 4th start of the postseason, his last one 10 days ago. 4 1/3 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs, 4 walks. 10 of 23 batters faced reached safely. The first batter he faces tonight, the presumptive National League MVP, Shohei Ohtani. Here's Cole into his windup. Ohtani swings to the first pitch. High fly ball, center field. Judge pushed back to the warning track. He reaches up in, makes the grab. That was on the very front of the warning track in straightaway center field. Shy of the 395 mark on the wall. But Ohtani gave Cole and everybody a thrill for a moment.
Well, Garrett Cole, if you're looking not only the last 6 games in the first inning, no hits, the last 5 starts, an ERA of under 2, and overall for the season, a 189 batting average against was all.
Now Mookie Betts, 1 out, nobody on. First pitch, he takes a called strike on a fastball at 94.
Cole also, he's a power pitcher. He has averaged 95.9. Let's round it off to be 96 is what it is. But he also is equipped with breaking stuff.
Is 0-1. Betts with a swing and a foul ball on the right side. Quickly 0-2. Mookie had a 4-game hit streak to close out the championship series. He's 8 for his last 18. It's a .444 batting average, 5 extra base hits, 2 home runs. Very familiar with Garrett Cole, who delivers this 0-2. Mookie swings in the air, left field. Verdugo pushing back on the warning track. He reaches up and makes the catch. So the Dodgers getting into a couple of pitches from Garrett Cole, but ultimately, Mo, 2 quick outs.
Yeah, just barely missing it. That ball in the hands of Betts a little bit more. So Cole in postseason this year, 3 starts, 1-0, but he has given up a rather high batting average against 297.
So here's Freddie Freeman. He's 1 hit in his last 15 ABs. Garrett Cole having some pitch comm issues. Has the signal from Wells. Here's the pitch. Freddie swings and cracks it foul on the first base side. There's a fastball at 97 from Cole, and Freddie was in front of it.
How much does the right ankle of Freddie Freeman? It's heavily taped. How much does it really affect? It's the right foot, which if you're a left-handed batter, once you swing the bat, is he able to make a turn on that right side?
On the 0-1. Freeman takes. It's a called strike. Another fastball from Cole, this one at 95. You can see the Dodgers being aggressive early. Ohtani and Freddie both swinging at first pitches. You don't want to fall behind Garrett Cole, as Betts and Freeman have both done. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Upstairs, 1-2. 12 home runs allowed by Cole this year. 6 have come on the very first pitch. So that is something to monitor as game 1 goes along. 2 outs, nobody on, no score. Cole's 1-2. Freddie swings and pushes it through the left side. It's down the left field line. Freddie makes the turn, but gets away from Verdugo. So Freeman's going for third. Here's the throw in. Freddie slides in safely. How about that? Number 5, Mach 5 with 2 out. Gets to third base. Got some help in left field to be sure on a misplay from the former Dodger Verdugo, but an extra base hit for Freddie Freeman.
Yeah, and that right ankle, it held up. And for Verdugo had trouble. The ball hit that sidewall, came off at a weird angle.
He slipped on the warning track. So Freeman in that severely sprained ankle. Chugged all the way around to third base. That's where he stands now. Teoscar Hernandez, the batter. 2 out, bottom 1. The pitch from Cole. Hernandez swings and slices it foul off the facing of the Yankee dugout. Strike 1.
The first pitch swing. Cole will use that fastball. He likes to elevate it. And then the breaking stuff on top of it. But when he goes fastball away, the last 2 years, it's below a 170 batting average against. He can thread the needle out there, too.
The 0-1 pitch. Teoscar swings, and that is caught by Volpe at short. A line out from Teoscar Hernandez. right at Volpe, who was perfectly positioned. The Dodgers nearly had a 2-out run. Freddie's 2-out extra base hit stranded in the bottom of the first. We go to the second. No score in Game 1 of the World Series. The exclusive. That ball's hit hard. The left center field. Merrill on the run to the track, to the wall. Goodbye! Mookie Betts does it again in the first. And the Dodgers are on the board.
The Dodgers know how important this game is to get the lead and keep the lead. They have not been able to slow down the San Diego offense. And Mookie puts them on the board again here in San Diego.
2-0 pitch. A drive to deep left field. This ball is on its way. This ball is gone. The 1-2. Line into right. It's going to drop for a base hit. Gurriel is being waved home. Pham comes through. The Royals take the lead. Through the hole, another base hit. Verdugo fires toward the plate. No play there. And they may tack something on here. Soto fires toward the plate. That's not going to work for them. A 4-run inning for the Royals.
Deals a 2-1. Soto, a high drive. Right center field. Wind beating it up. And it's going to defy the wind. A home run by Soto. And Stanton drives one deep left center. He'll watch this one fly. A booming home run. Giancarlo Stanton. 5-1 Yankees.
Betts with a bullet down the left field line. That's going to scoop by Nimmo. Taylor's in to score. Ohtani's headed for home. 2-run double Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts sends a high fly ball to deep left field. Nimmo's going back at the wall. It's gone. Mookie Betts goes deep. The Dodgers have broken it open. That is a fastball pummeled down the line. If it's fair, it's gone. It is gone. And a home run for Tatis, whose mastery over Jack Flaherty continues. He drives the ball right center field. Edman back. It is gone. The Padres teeing off. Second of the game for Tatis. And they've got double digits in Game 2. Won a World Series with the Cubs back in 2016. Three-time All-Star, batting from the left side, hitting .429 here in the postseason. 6 hits in 5 games. First offering from Flaherty. Rizzo stares at strike one. Fastball at 95 on the outer third.
Here's a guy that has hit the breaking ball the last couple of years better than the fastball. In fact, the last 3 years, right-handed pitching. His pitch is barely 200.
The 0-1. He shows bunt, pulls it back because it's a fastball well upstairs. 1-1. The Dodger infield playing back and shifted over to the right side for the lefty Rizzo. Definitely a pull hitter. Flaherty wiggles his glove, kicks into this 1-1 pitch, and gets Rizzo to chase a nasty curveball that fell off the table. Strike 2.
That's the pitch that Flaherty did not have in that start, the last start against the Mets, where he went just 3 innings and gave up the 8 runs. Whereas again, he was under the weather.
A 1-2 pitch. Jams Rizzo. He fights it foul on the left side. These two very familiar with each other, Mo. Flaherty, of course, former Cardinal. Rizzo, former Cub. Rizzo's gotten the better of Flaherty over the years. 9 for 21 with 4 extra base hits. The 1-2 pitch. Rizzo shoots it down the left side. It slices foul off the warning track. Count remains 1-2.
That's back-to-back jam shots also. That's target by Will Smith up and in. We'll see if they try it the third time or they go away.
Trying another 1-2 on the leadoff batter Rizzo here in the second. That tails outside with the curveball. Slipped out of Flaherty's right hand. 2-2.
Well, for large part of the career for Rizzo, hitters, normally don't stand as much on top of the plate as he does.
On 2-2, Rizzo swings. It's a ground ball off the foot of Flaherty. Deflects to the third base side, and there won't be a play. So it's a ground ball right back to the front of the mound, and Flaherty had his back turned.
kind of hopped up, hit his right foot, it looked like, the bottom of his cleat, thankfully, but ricocheted toward Muncy at third. With Muncy playing back, there was no chance for he or Flaherty to make a play on Rizzo, so it's an infield base hit. Rizzo shares a hug with his counterpart and his good friend Freddie Freeman on the bag. So leadoff batter on for New York in the second. Now Anthony Volpe. First pitch from Flaherty, a slider low, ball one.
Well, that slider, that's been problematic the last 2 years. 176 average against that. But so far this year, postseason, hitting a 310.
Flaherty out of the stretch. Volpe takes a called strike one. A slider bounced off the glove of Will Smith, but Flaherty still got the call despite that getting away from the Dodger backstop. Rizzo stayed on first. Volpe, a young shortstop. A Gold Glove last year in his rookie season. He's 23 years old. Went to the Yankees 2009 World Series parade as a fan, and now he's starting at shortstop for the Yankees, their first appearance in the Fall Classic since then. 1-1 count. Flaherty's pitch. Volpe checks up. That is a curveball, and it's on the inside corner, strike two. No score in the top of the second. No outs and a runner on. Volpe batting from the right side. Small in stature, staring out at Jack Flaherty, who comes home and just yanks a fastball a little too far away. Now 2-2. Smith had to reach across his body with his left glove hand. Couldn't frame up strike three. So now a 2-2 pitch. Volpe strikes out swinging. A curveball right in the heart of the zone. We've seen that on both of Flaherty's Ks, Mo. He's gone to the breaking ball, and he's gotten the eyes up, and then it falls off in the middle of the plate.
And again, for the Yankees, it doesn't mean that they're not going to hit it. But to this particular point, this year, they have not handled top to bottom in their lineup breaking balls particularly well.
K for Flaherty gives him one out in the second. Austin Wells, the catcher, stares at the first pitch. It's a fastball outside, ball one. Wells batting from the left side, hitting .091 in the postseason. He's 3 for 33.
And he struck out almost 50% of the time in postseason now, too.
Here's the pitch. Wells was taking all the way. It's a fastball down the middle. Evens the count 1-1.
What both of these teams do have is pretty good balance. When you start to look at the top to the bottom of the lineup, and they can complement one another if they can put runners on base.
Flaherty out of the stretch. Swing and a miss. A fastball upstairs. Jack jumps in front, 1-2.
Although if we look, one of the weak spots, well, there's a couple, every team has a weak spot. But for the Yankees in the postseason, they hit just 171 against the Royals in the division series, hit 189 against Cleveland in the championship series.
Flaherty's curveball is a little too low, and Wells did not offer at it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. No score in the second. 1 on, 1 out. Wells, one of the contenders for Rookie of the Year in the American League. 25-year-old backstop waiting on a 2-2 pitch. Here it is from Flaherty. It's jammed, and it bounces over Freddie on the right side. Lux is there behind him. Freddie gets back to the bag to field the throw from Gavin to get out number 2 in the second.
Boy, great anticipation by Gavin Lux. Freeman holding the runner on, that high bouncer. And for Freeman, even with 2 good ankles, is not going to be able to leap up and catch that one. But just a heads-up play by Gavin Lux. If he doesn't get it, that could have been a double by the time Mookie Betts could come in and field it from right field.
We're shifted over on the left-handed Lux, as they are now for the left-handed hitting Alex Verdugo, the former Dodger. Pitch from Flaherty. Verdugo watches a called strike, 95. A very tip-top corner away from Verdugo. First season with the Yankees after a surprise offseason deal between the Yankees and the Red Sox. Rizzo on second, 2 out in the second. As Flaherty comes home and misses low with a curveball, 1-1.
Well, that curveball is something that Verdugo handled very well. 5th highest average against curveballs of any hitter in the American League this year.
Still no score. And that's a ground ball up the middle to a waiting Tommy Edman. Has it in the glove. It's a good throw to Freddie Freeman. And so Anthony Rizzo stranded in scoring position. 1.5 gone by at Blue Heaven on Earth. Still no score. Game 1 of the World Series continues after this.
AM 570.
LA's best sports.
One away. Here is Alex Verdugo. Verdugo off the handle. This is going to score a run, and Rocchio mishandles it. The Yankees take the lead here, 7-6. Torres, line drive, base hit, coming in to score. The Yankees are up 2. Rizzo started it with a single. Volpe with a single, stole a base. And Verdugo reaches on the air. Gleyber Torres adds to the Yankee lead, now 8-6.
Out and gets it and yanks it into the left field corner. Tommy Edman has given the Dodgers the lead, 2-1. Edman drives this ball deep left center field. Back goes Nimmo. Clean up Tommy Edman. A 2-run blast.
The National League Championship Series most valuable player belongs to Tommy Edman.
Betts to the bases loaded. Pulls one by third and down the line. Floodgates opening. Hernandez in to score. Kiermaier in to score. Ohtani's coming in as well. Betts has unloaded the bases. And a Game 1 party in LA. That basketball run you were talking about? Yeah. 23-0. Yeah, that's hard to fathom.
Lawrence Butler time. He gets a hold of one early, and this ball's gonna fly on out. The growth he's seen over Butler. This one hit hard towards center field, and right on cue, Lawrence Butler adds another. Including his last save opportunity. That ball is belted. Lawrence Butler does it again.
Oh my God.
All tied up in the Queen City.
It was the slowest hit ball, Freddie Freeman at 77, that resulted in a triple.
And the Dodgers, from an offensive standpoint, one of the things that really stood out in each of the 2 postseason series that they've had, yes, they may have been aggressive at home plate, but they were also very calculated and selective.
Max Muncy to lead things off. Yankee infield back. Here's the pitch from Cole. Inside, ball one nearly hits Muncy at 96.
Target was up and in as well.
Max with 11 walks in the championship series, trails only Barry Bonds 13 in the 02 Fall Classic for most ever in a single postseason series. And he stares at another ball. This time it's a curve low. 2-0 on Muncy.
Outfield, big gap open in left center. Infield to pull.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Muncy watches again. This lands on the outside corner. Curveball makes it 2-1. Muncy reached 17 times, tied with Shohei Ohtani for new Dodger record for a single series against the Mets. Now trying to continue that against the Yankees. 2-1 pitch. He swings. He's jammed. He pops it up. Foul ground in front of the Dodger dugout. Long run for Chisholm, and he tracks it down. See the wheels from Jazz Chisholm was swinging back on the dirt towards shortstop as the third baseman. That ball hung in the air for a long time. Landed in the glove of Chisholm for out the door.
Well, friends, get ready for what happens next. You can visit MLB.com/tickets to explore 2025 ticket options.
One out, nobody on, bottom second, no score. Kike Hernandez batting .303 in his 9 games this postseason. The first offering from Cole. Hernandez swings and fouls back a fastball at 96, right at the top of the zone, but down the middle, strike one. Kike is somebody who has seen Cole well in his career. He's 8 for 21. It's a .381 batting average, 4 extra base hits, including a homer. He's walked 4 times, struck out 3 times. Cole's 0-1. Kike swings again. This is a pop-up on the right side. It is tailing foul. Bounces on that walkway behind the dugout section. Now 20 rows up in the field level seats. 0-2.
Dodgers, there's so many walks in each of the first two stopovers in the series that they played in order to get here. But the way Cole is pounding the strike zone, walks seem like the last thing will.
The 0-2 struck him out. A high heater at 97. Kike couldn't lay off. That would have been a ball. Instead, it's a strikeout on 3 pitches. The first K for Cole. So now Will Smith batting 7th. Big 2-run home run in Game 6. Hits in 3 of his last 4 against the Mets. First pitch from Cole. Yanked at 98 on a 4-seam fastball. Ball 1.
Dodgers will need the bats of Smith as well. Hit just 158 to this particular point postseason.
Here's the pitch. Smith takes. It's another fastball. Just missed. That was close. Cole was staring, waiting for a strike call. Never came. 2-0 count. Smith steps out of the right-handed batter's box. You know, one thing that is really encouraging from Will, the last 4 games, Mo, just 1 miss on 25 swings.
Exactly.
So it could be an indication that his swing is rounding into form. That's certainly the hope for the Dodgers. On the 2-0, Smith does not swing. He watches a fastball at 98. That's ball 3. That was a perfect pitch on the outside corner. This zone is...
Yeah, wow. It's not only tight, it's inconsistent. That's a strike.
Oh, Smith in front, 3-0. Here's the pitch. He was watching all the way, and that's in the same spot. This time it's called strike 1. So both sides of this Game 1 already unhappy with Carlos Torres behind the plate. No score, bases empty, 2 down in the bottom of the second. A 3-1 count to Smith. Right-hander Cole into his windup. Smith swings, and it tails foul on the right field side.
Well, using 7 umpires in the World Series. Each of the last 2 series has been 7. 1 is on reserve, standby. He was at the home plate. Line of cards been exchanged in case something happens to one of the 6. Using umpires also down the left and right field lines. And then there's 2 umpires assigned in New York, replay umpires, should there be a challenge.
Full count, Gavin Lux on deck. 2 out, nobody on. Here's the payoff. Smith swings and misses. 97 from Cole in the inner third. And it beats Will. So back-to-back Ks for Cole, completing a 1-2-3 second. We'll go to the 3rd inning. Top of the order due up for New York.
The exclusive home of the Dodgers.
AM 570 LA Sport.
Bases loaded. Lane Thomas loves the first pitch. Thomas swings, hits a high fly ball deep into left field. It is up. It is going to be a grand slam. Lane Thomas. What a moment. What a swing.
Look at that. You want to talk about a midseason acquisition, BA, putting your team on his back.
One out away for Dylan Cease. Abrams to right field. Johnson coming in. He makes the catch. No hits for the Nats. Dylan Cease throws a no-hitter. The second no-hitter in Padres history. There'll be a sea of San Diegans celebrating back home today.
Dylan Cease has no-hit the Washington Nationals. On a rainy Thursday in D.C., the Padres will celebrate.
Here's Alonso now. Lindor at third, Nimmo at first. The pitch. Swing and a ball drilled. Right field. Freeling back at the wall. Out of here! It's out of here! Alonso an opposite field home run, and the Mets have the lead. Pete Alonso, the polar bear, takes Devin Williams deep. And here in the 9th, the comeback kids have done it again.
Lawrence Butler time. He gets a hold of one early, and this ball's gonna fly on out. The growth he's seen over Butler. This one hit hard towards center field, and right on cue, Lawrence Butler adds another. Including his last save opportunity. That ball is belted does it again!
Oh my God!
All tied up in the Queen City.
Swinging a high fly ball to deep right center. Siri back toward the track. At the wall, leaves and got it! He caught it! Took away a homer.
What a catch in center field by Siri. Still digesting that catch made by Jose Siri out there. A home run robber, to be sure.
One of the best plays that we've seen all season long. And boy, was it a big one.
Swinging a ground ball, left side. Tommy Edman stops it on the grass, gets up quickly. Long throw, dug out by Freddie. Ooh, close play, and Torres is deemed safe. We'll see if the Dodgers want a challenge. That was an unreal effort from Edman, going to his right, diving to his backhand on the grass, getting up quickly and throwing a good one-hopper to Freddie Freeman. Made an equally good pick on the other end. Unfortunately, though, for the Dodgers, not in time. So another infield single for the Yankees.
Well, that's just an all-out effort. Incredible effort by Edman. You start to look at the timing that Tommy Edman came over. I mean, when that deal was made, he was still rehabbing from an injury. Wound up being the MVP of the championship series. Get the Dodgers into the World Series.
1 on, nobody out. Juan Soto sees a curveball way outside, slipped out of Flaherty's hand. 1-0. Soto walked in the first, was stranded on the bases. And was celebrating his 26th birthday today. Flaherty just celebrated his 29th 10 days ago. His pitch is a slider away 85, called strike one, leveling the count.
Yeah, and Soto shaking his head.
Wow.
There's been some confusing calls made so far. We're only in the third inning.
It's a zone both teams have had to live with here in game one.
Well, this is also a little bit of a battle. Some friendly rivalry between both managers, Dave Roberts and Aaron Boone.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Soto stares at a slider low, 2-1.
Roberts, of course, UCLA, Boone, USC. Boone, in fact, the media day says, well, at USC, you're a Trojan for life. UCLA, you're there for 4 years.
2-1 pitch. Cut on and miss. Good curveball from Flaherty low, and Soto nodding his head, staring at Jack on the mound. 2-2. And Dave Roberts was relayed that quote. He said, ouch, ouch.
Yeah.
Of course, Roberts flanked by another Trojan in Mark Pryor, Dodger pitching coach. No score, top three. Torres on first, no out. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Soto. After taking time, steps back in. The pitch is down and in. Ball 3 fills the count. Soto shuffling again in the batter's box. Part of his, of course, routine. And perhaps also a way to try and get into pitchers' heads. Flaherty disengages with the mound.
Soto, a wide stance to begin with. Legs spread wide, so there's no leg kick and have to have a timing, and his timing has not been off by much the entire year.
The payoff, a swing and a ground ball up the middle. Edman's waiting, comes in, steps on the bag, throws on the run, in time for 2. A 6-3 double play. Edman to Freeman. 2 out, bases empty in the third.
Right place, right time. The other thing that kind of goes unnoticed, the Dodgers during the championship series also, you start to think back to their defensive alignment. Well, they made some big plays because they had people in exactly the right spot, knowing if the pitcher can hit the spots that they talked about.
Aaron Judge swings at a fastball and misses. 95 on the inside corner, 0-1. That's a huge double play. Not only does it get Flaherty 2 outs in the inning, but it wipes the bases clear in front of Judge, who drove in 144 during the regular season. The pitch swung on and missed again.
That's the curveball, and that's been a little problematic. You throw it in the right spot against Judge. If you miss, many times he won't.
Judge calls for time, is granted it. Picks up some dirt right-handed batter's box, then tosses it away with his right hand. Takes a practice swing, now steps back in. Taps each foot once. Gives Torres the thumbs up. Judge is ready to go. Flaherty waiting on the mound. Wiggles his glove. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the air, tailing foul on the right field side. The 50th pitch of the game with Jack Flaherty getting the ball in Game 1 of the World Series for his hometown team.
Yeah, so pitch count, it's sneaking up in a hurry.
They'll try again. Another 0-2 in the dirt. Ball 1, a curveball. Another story, as if this World Series needed another storyline, is the fact that Jack Flaherty was nearly a Yankee at this year's deadline. Now he's facing the Yankees, trying to put Judge away and keep Game 1 scoreless. The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging! Will Smith will throw down to Freddie Freeman to make it official. But Jack Flaherty ends the third with his third strikeout. We go to the home half. Still scoreless in Game 1.
LA's best sports talk.
That's a good endorsement there.
AM 570 LA Sports.
Sometimes in life, like in baseball, you need a spark off the bench or a late inning rally to help you win the day. Ito En's Oi Ocha Unsweetened Green Tea, Japan's #1 green.
Kike Hernandez jumps on the first one, sends a high fly ball to deep left field, and Hernandez does it again in October. Dodgers strike first. Hernandez hits it hard, deep left field, the second home run from Hernandez. Kike Hernandez in the second, Teoscar Hernandez in the seventh, and the Dodgers have insurance in Game 5. Let's one fly, heads up in the upper deck, Shohei's on his way. That's number 54 for Ohtani, a 3-run Titanic shot.
I mean, I'm not even sure. So I'm going to marvel at the fact that he hit a 3-run home run. The guy is another planet. Yes, he's probably the greatest all-around baseball player to ever walk. I give all those accolades.
I was glad to see Luis wanted to hit.
Yeah, I can't see him sitting out.
Is this going to
Get in there, get in there.
It will. Same where the other went the other night. 2 of them. He had a double and a triple on that same spot the other night. And he's got himself a double here to lead it off.
And look at his teammates. I think his teammates know as well. They want that ball. Get that ball back in. It's worth another look. Change up and away to the pull side. 3-2. Ramirez on the ground. That's fair. Kwan is in. Naylor rolls one through. A base hit. Coming in to score is Fry. And he's got 2 of them right here as Lane Thomas turns on one. Deep into left. There she goes. Lane Thomas, a 3-run blast. 5-0 Cleveland before there is an out recorded in this game.
First. Last 2 struck out, Kike and Smith. Let's see how Gamaluk starts the third by swinging at the first pitch and fouling strike 1 away on the left side.
Well, Dodgers going after a lot of first pitches, but the reason is Garrett Cole is challenging the Dodger hitters early in counts.
Cole with his 25th pitch of the night, an 0-1 on the way to Lux. Up and away, 1-1. For Lux, oddly enough, in this postseason, he certainly hasn't been fully healthy. The hip flexor bothered him. Just 3 games played against the Mets in the championship series. On Cole's 1-1. Lux holds a trigger on a breaking ball in the dirt. But it's been fastballs giving Gavin Lux a hard time. He's 1 for 10 against hard stuff in the postseason. 4 for 14 with a home run against non-fastballs. What does Cole throw here? His 2-1 pitch. It's hitting the air, high in the air, right field. Soto drifting back, now waiting for it. On the very front edge of the warning track by a couple of feet on the grass. He makes the catch for out number 1.
Well, that's the third ball that the Dodgers have hit where the hitters have just missed. Ohtani, the very first pitch of the game, 0-2 pitch to Betts, up against the left field fence, and this one with Lux up against the right field fence.
One of the loudest ovations during the pregame ceremonies came for Tommy Edman, the National League Championship Series MVP, at the plate for the first time tonight. Switch hitter batting from the left side. The pitch from Cole. On the inner third, a fastball at 97. Strike one call.
You start to look at Dave Roberts. Interesting. It goes from Edman goes from MVP to batting 9th.
Clean up Tommy Edman down to 9th. A do-it-all player. A Swiss Army knife. Cole misses away with a changeup. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tommy had hits in all 6 games against the Mets. Multiple hits in 5 of them. Drove in 11. Bases empty, 1 gone, no score. Cole's 1-1 pitch, a fastball, a hair low, and perhaps inside. Either way, 2 balls and a strike for Edman. Cole with the ball at the letters, facing forward. Now kicks to the side into his delivery, and Edman swings and pops it up right side of the infield. Rizzo tosses the hat as he moves onto the World Series logo in foul ground to squeeze out number 2.
Well, I mentioned in the pregame show that for Garrett Cole, a lot of different pitches in his arsenal, and it's a good arsenal, no question about it. I mean, career comes on. He's 153 in the win column, 80 in the loss column, but he really likes to extend that fastball upstairs, and so far that's what he has done primarily against the Dodger hitters. Work it upstairs.
So now here we go again, another heavyweight fight in this clash of baseball titans. Dodgers, Yankees, Ohtani and Cole. Reigning MVP against reigning Cy Young. Shohei flew out to deep center on the first pitch of the game. The first pitch of the third, Ohtani swings and fouls a strike over the net. Behind home plate.
There's the cutter in on the hands.
And again,
elevated a bit.
And again, Ohtani trying to ambush Cole in the first offering. Average against Cole lifetime below 200 now, 4 for 21. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ohtani was watching and studying that sinker that missed low. Ball 1.
Well, this is the third inning. I think the heart rate has gone down with the players. There's no question elevated heart rates when this thing got undone as far as first pitch.
A 1-1 pitch. Ohtani pulls the hands back on a cutter high. 2 balls and a strike.
And that's the pitch Dodgers hitters are going to have to lay off of. That ball that's just out of the strike zone upstairs.
No score. 2 outs, nobody on for the Dodgers in the bottom of the third. Cole into his windup. This 2-1 pitch. Ohtani swings and fouls back 97 right there in the heart of the plate. Straight back into the screen. Strike 2.
Shohei would like to have that pitch back. Not going to happen.
Ooh. Cole going right at Ohtani. Like Muncy reached 17 times in the championship series. Bases empty, 2 gone. On Cole's 2-2 pitch, Ohtani swings and misses. Chase a knuckle curve below the zone. Third K for Cole as he completes his third shutout inning to match Jack Flaherty. So we go to the 4th at Dodger Stadium. No score in Game 1.
AM 570. LA.
is Alex Verdugo. Verdugo off the handle. This is going to score a run, and Rocchio mishandles it. The Yankees take the lead here, 7-6. Torres, line drive, base hit, coming in to score. The Yankees are up 2. Rizzo started it with a single. Volpe with a single, stole a base. And Verdugo reaches on the air. Gleyber Torres adds to the Yankee lead, now 8-6.
That's to the bases loaded. Pulls one by third and down the line. Floodgates opening. Hernandez in to score. Kiermaier in to score. Ohtani's coming in as well. Betts has unloaded the bases. And a game 1 party in LA. That basketball run you were talking about? Yeah. 23-0. Yeah, that's hard to fathom.
I was glad to see Luis wanted to hit.
Yeah, I can't see him sitting out.
Is this going to
get in there? Get in there!
It will. Same where the other went the other night. 2 of them. He had a double and a triple on that same spot the other night. And he's got himself a double here to lead it off.
And look at his teammates. I think his teammates know as well. They want that ball. Get that ball back in. It's worth another look. Change up and away to the pull side. Broken now, right field, and Gunnar Henderson has gone yard again to start the game. And with that, Gunnar Henderson holds the new single-season title for home runs by an Orioles shortstop. Move over Cal and move over Miguel Tejada. It's now Gunnar Henderson's world.
League teams that wish they were here.
Stanton takes the first pitch from Jack, a curveball down and in. Down. And in on the right-handed Stanton, to be more specific. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Stanton swings and pushed it in the air, right field. Shallow right, playable for Betts, who drifts over toward the line and is underneath the first out of the 4th inning.
Talked about both managers with Dave Roberts and Aaron Boone. Boone, of course, a 3rd-generation Major League player. And Boone has always been rather intense, very cerebral. I've known him since he was a kid. I introduced you to my son, Mike, who was here as a coach down at Golden West. Aaron Boone and my son, Mike, were on the same Pop Warner football team in Yorba Linda.
What positions?
He was a running back. Mike was an end.
First pitch, Jazz Chisholm swings and grounds it to Lux. Gobbles it up off the dirt. Shuffles over to Freeman. Gets it on to first base. 2 out.
In fact, I used to kid with Aaron Boone as he was a kid. I said, "Oh, you're the Boone that has speed."
Was Bob not there? Was Brett not there?
No, we let them drift off a little bit more.
That's right. No score, 2 outs, nobody on top of the 4th.
They were both on the Broncos in Yorba Linda Pop Warner.
And now both here at Game 1 of the World Series. Rizzo takes the first pitch from Flaherty. 95 on the outside corner, called strike 1. Rizzo had an infield single leading off the 2nd. The 0-1 pitch. Outside, way outside from Jack on that sinker. 1-1. Flaherty into his windup. Rizzo watches again. This is a fastball that tails arm side. Ball 2. Aaron Boone was the first manager ever to make the postseason in each of his first 5 years as a Major League manager. The 2-1 from Flaherty gets a swing and a miss from Rizzo. Chased a curve low and away. Dropped Rizzo to a knee. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Of course, the Yankees and Boone missed the playoffs last year. Not only back in it this year, all the way back to the World Series for the first time since they won it in '09. The Dodgers in the Fall Classic for the 4th time in 8 years, trying to finish the job. Flaherty trying to finish the 4th. He's 1 strike away from doing so. 2 outs, nobody on. His 2-2 pitch, the 60th of the night. Swung on and poked to left. Teoscar Hernandez is waiting on it, and there he is to make the catch. A 1-2-3-4 for Jack Flaherty. 4 spotless at Dodger Stadium. Now can the offense strike first? Find out next on the Los Angeles Dodgers Audio Network.
When you want Dodgers, the only home is AM 570 LA.
2-0, there's a swing and a high fly ball towards the right field corner. Fair or foul towards the pole. It's off the pole and gone. Pavin Smith, his 5th of the year. Pavin swings, that's belted. Deep left field. Alvarez turns, walks, it's gone.
A grand slam. 2nd home run. Hang on, he's done it again. Pavin Smith, 3 homers.
And a 1-2 to Vientos. Is into left field, down for a base hit. Here comes Bader. He'll score the tying run. Nimmo the other way, and the Mets will take the lead in the 8th. Lindor scores. Alonso adds with a sac fly. Martinez off the bench with an RBI single to extend the New York lead. He sends one in the air, left center field. That will score Iglesias, and a 5-run 8th inning.
And the Royals season now comes down to Yuli Gurriel. In the air to center field. Judge has it lined up, and the Yankees are on their way to the LCS. The Royals gave them a good battle. All 4 games were close. But the Yankees, who didn't make the postseason last year, a rarity, now advance to the LCS.
Charlie heads out, began his Rockies career in center field, gonna end it the same way.
Charlie with a base hit. Gotta love it. Make sure you get that baseball too. Good for Charlie. Base hit in his final at bat. I'm sure that played into Buddy's decision.
Charlie Blackmon's career as a Rocky has come to an end. And here is the standing ovation yet again.
Hits it deep to right center. Harris is back. He reaches up. Oh my! He brought it back. What a grab by Michael Harris to keep it 2-0.
You see the angle he's going about it. It looks like he's got it tracked, and he gets right to that position and launches himself over the fence. He's like, really?
East in the East and the best in the West. 2 iconic franchises. 2 global brands sharing this global stage. Mookie steps in. He's 0 for 1. Deep fly ball to left field his first time up. First pitch from Cole, 96 on the outer third, called strike 1. Cole's 0-1. Betts swings and chops it foul on third base side off the facing of the Dodger dugout.
So who makes the adjustment first? Dodgers as far as that elevated fastball? Or does Cole stay with it, or does he go to more breaking stuff or different location?
Betts behind 0-2. Just as he was in the first. The pitch just before the pitch clock expired. It's a slider that hooks away from Mookie, ball 1. Betts scored or drove in 18 of the Dodgers' 70 runs against the Mets. It's nearly 26%. On this 1-2, Betts checks his swing. Another slider. That might have been a cutter. Either way, it was off the plate. The Yankees will appeal down to first and lose that appeal. It's 2-2.
There's no chance you're going to get that call. But if you don't ask, you're not going to have a chance to get it.
Closed mouths don't get fed.
Write that down.
The 2-2 pitch. Betts with a swing and a fly ball to right field. It is sinking fast. Coming in is Soto. Going back is Rizzo. An over-the-shoulder basket catch with one hand from Rizzo. I thought that was going to be Soto's ball all the way. Instead, he let his first baseman make a much more difficult attempt, but a play was made. Wow.
Well, I'm just going to make a bold statement right here. I can't think of another first baseman that could go that deep into right field and make that catch. I mean, Rizzo, he ran a long, long way and is back to the infield when he made the catch.
And it dropped from the high twilight sky, too. Strike one called against Freddie Freeman on a cutter that was 6 inches off the plate. And that continues the theme we've talked about a few times already. It's an inconsistent and frustrating zone for everybody so far. The 0-1 from Cole. Freddie swings and fouls it back. A cutter at 92, this time off the inside corner. Quickly 2 strikes. Freddie is the Dodgers' only hit so far. A 2-out triple. Yes, triple in the first inning. Of course, had an assist from Verdugo and left to slip to the warning track as the ball ricocheted off the inlet down the left field side. On the 0-2 from Cole, Freddie swings, shatters his bat. It goes rolling foul. I mean, that it looks like a sword that Freddie is carrying back toward the dugout. I mean, the barrel was the only thing that flew off. Everything else is a weapon.
Well, Freeman gets a new piece of lumber. Remind you that 2025 Dodger memberships are on sale right now, and your membership includes this World Series at preferred pricing, opening day, and exclusive member event access, and a whole lot more. So check it out, Dodgers.com/memberships.
Freddie Freeman has the new bat. Just got it fixed up in the on-deck circle thanks to some help from Teoscar Hernandez. Bases empty, 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. No score. Another 0-2 pitch. Another broken bat. This one rolling to Rizzo in fair ground. Rizzo will hustle to the bag to beat Freddie for out number 2. So back-to-back pitches shattering the bat of Freddie Freeman, who runs by Garrett Cole and probably makes a joke. Cole is locked in. Had looked like he wanted nothing to do with that exchange. Either way, 2 out.
Probably ran past the mound and yelled, "On guard."
Okay. You want to fence or do you want to play ball?
An early preview of fencing in the Olympics.
The first pitch to Teoscar Hernandez, a fastball at 97 on the outside corner. Called ball 1. Wow.
Yeah. Well, both those pitches, by the way, on the broken bats by Freeman, they're both jammed, but Freddie might want to check for termites.
Here's the 1-0. Hernandez swings and slices it foul on the right side off the advertising facing on that lower deck, the bottom of the Lowe's level seats. No score, 2 out, bottom 4. Now this 1-1 pitch to Teo is taken away. A sinker that was yanked in the left-handed batter's box. 2-1.
Just watching the Yankees defense, they haven't played a right-handed batter to pull in the outfield. They give a lot of space in left center.
On this 2-1 pitch, Teoscar with a big swing and a miss.
That's that pitch elevated. That's 90, out of the strike zone.
92 on the cutter upstairs makes it 2-2. Teoscar's not seen Garrett Cole very well. He's 0 for 1 tonight, lined out to short, ending the first inning. So he's 5 for 27 lifetime against the Yankee righty. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. It is low and away, full count. Max Muncy lurking on deck. Teoscar started the championship series against the Mets 0 for 18. But in Game 6, he was 2 for 4 with a sac fly and 2 runs scored. On the payoff from Cole, Hernandez swings and pops one up to short. Volpe arms up calling for it with 2 hands, now 1. He squeezes the 3rd out. So another 3 up, 3 down inning for Garrett Cole. That's 3 in succession following the bottom of the first. So 4 full in the books at Dodger Stadium. Still.
Now it's It's up to Carlos Estevez. He gave up an RBI double to Lindor in the last game. Lindor towards right center field. This one is back. It is gone! Grand slam! And Lindor puts the Mets on top. The biggest swing of the season for New York. Mets fans erupted with that monster swing from Francisco Lindor. The biggest swing in a New York Met uniform for Lindor.
The 1-2. That's in the air left field. That's trouble. Jankowski back. And a magic catch! Oh my goodness, what a grab! He brings the game back! You just saw Major League thievery right there. Unbelievable.
Our hearts stopped for a second. You're thinking this ball has a chance to get out.
Payoff pitch. High fly ball out towards right center field. Pete Crow Armstrong at the wall. Jumps. And he made the catch. Oh, baby. Pete Crow Armstrong steals a homer. And that is how this one comes to an end.
And the Cubs win the ball game. Pete Crow Armstrong with a dazzling display of defense tonight.
This crowd ready to explode, on the verge of making it all happen. There's a bouncing ball to second. Taylor's got it. Los Angeles is alive, and they're headed to the World Series. Dodgers, Yankees in the Fall Classic. Now, much more battle-tested this time around. This Dodgers team pushed all regular season. Wasn't the walk in the park that it often has been. And they win 10-5 to set up the 12th Dodger-Yankee World Series.
Profar at second, nobody out for Manny Machado. Machado hits one to right center field. Back goes Rodriguez, looking up! Manny Machado stands alone as the Padres' all-time home run leader. Man, oh man, oh Manny, you are number one in Padres history. Two-run shot, 429 feet, and history tonight in Seattle.
Kike Hernandez jumps on the first one, sends a high fly ball to deep left field, and Hernandez does it again in October.
Field fence that was caught.
No runs for New York, 2 hits, both infield singles, no errors. The Dodgers, no runs, 1 hit, and 1 error.
And we talked about in the pregame shows that the Yankees, again, they have not done a sparkling job against breaking balls, and Flaherty's handled that pretty well.
Flaherty has the bottom of the order here in the 5th, and he starts Volpe off with a fastball and strike 1. 7, 8, and 9 for the Yankees. Volpe struck out swinging his first trip to the plate. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Good slider from Flaherty. Really every single offering. I mean, it was clear in Game 5 against the Mets mode that he didn't have it. It was pretty clear pretty early. Tonight, it's pretty clear that he does have it with all of his offerings. His 0-2 pitch. That's 3. Swinging a curveball down and in. Got a chase and a whiff. 4th K for Jack Flaherty.
And for the Yankees, have a couple of guys. Obviously, you want to be able to keep off the bases because they can deal some speed. Chisholm, Volpe also. And for Volpe, if he gets on board too, he's not afraid. If he gets to second base, you better keep an eye on him. He'll try and steal third on you as well.
So they do keep him off the bases, and so now 1 out, nobody on. Austin Wells, left-handed hitting catcher, swing and a miss, strike 1. Whiffed on a curveball from Flaherty.
Volpe very quickly, the last 3 years, has stolen third base 20 times.
Volpe, Jazz Chisholm. These guys have some speed to burn, so keep them off the base pass. Fastball upstairs at 92. Wells lays off. It's 1-1. Wells has proven to be vulnerable on pitches up, so that's not a bad miss from Flaherty. He's ready with this 1-1. Wells slashes it down the left side. It slices foul.
Now, he was late on the 94 fastball. Volpe is he was out on a very heads-up play by Lux. Backing up, Freeman had that high bouncer hit over his head in the second inning. For Wells, hitting below 100 so far in postseason play this year.
Flaherty's in front, 1-2. Here's the pitch. Wells checks his swing and a ball in the dirt. Bounces off of Will Smith. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's grounded out to second. Fielder's choice in the second inning. No score. Top of the 5th. 1 out, nobody on for the Yankees. Flaherty's pitch. Wells strikes out swinging. Another nasty knuckle curve from Flaherty. Back-to-back punch-outs to begin the 5th.
Number 24, Alex Verdugo.
Now boos for the former Dodger Alex Verdugo. Bases cleared, 2 gone. Verdugo 0 for 1. Flaherty's first pitch, a fastball at 93, tailed a little too far outside from Verdugo.
Verdugo grounded out to shortstop his first time up, but that was up the middle.
Flaherty's next pitch, 92. Down the middle, strike 1.
Remember, Stephen, when Verdugo was with the Dodgers, I asked him once, I said, you hit the 2 strike pitches. He goes, I'm not afraid of having 2 strikes on me.
1-1. Line to short and just beyond the glove and the outstretched arm of Tommy Edman. That's a 2-out single for Alex Verdugo, slicing one into left center field. Edman gave it a good effort. It hit a little bit too far away from Tommy.
Well, one thing also to look for in this series is the base running of the New York Yankees. To say it has been less than stellar is an understatement. In fact, our friend and doing the broadcast on the radio for the Yankees, John Sterling, said, and I quote, "The Yankees run the bases like drunks."
And the lineup turns over. Gleyber Torres watches a curveball drop on the inside corner, strike 1. No score, but the Yankees have a 2-out base runner after the single from Verdugo.
It had some interesting versions of base running.
Flaherty's 0-1. Torres takes a slider low. 1-1. And that was definitely a big talking point of the last 4 days leading up to the series is, you know, how would things play out on the base paths given the Yankees' consistent errors. Swinging a tapper. Left side, scoop by Muncy, throws on the run, in time to get him. That is one heck of a play by Max Muncy. It was a high chopper from Torres, and Muncy came in aggressively, picked it off the grass on a short hop, and then threw on the money to Freddie Freeman. That strands Verdugo, gets Flaherty through the 5th without a blemish. We're halfway home in Game 1. Still, no score for the Dodgers and Yankees.
For over 35 years, Zenshi has been perfecting the art of handcrafted sushi. Each roll is made fresh daily with precision, passion, and a tradition you can...
Pitch. A drive to deep left field. This ball is on its way. This ball is gone. The 1-2. Line into right. It's going to drop for a base hit. Gurriel is being waved home. Pham comes through. The Royals take the lead. Through the hole, another base hit. Verdugo fires toward the plate. No play there. And they may tack something on here. Soto fires toward the plate. That's not going to work for them. A 4-run inning for the Royals.
And Lindor gets under one to center field. Harris going back. It's back near the wall. And it's out of here. Linsanity again. Francisco Lindor flips the script with a 2-run homer. And the Mets go in front 8-7. Oh, wow. Oh, boy.
And the Royals season now comes down to Yuli Gurriel. In the air to center field. Judge has it lined up, and the Yankees are on their way to the LCS. The Royals gave them a good battle. All 4 games were close. But the Yankees, who didn't make the postseason last year, a rarity, now advance to the LCS.
Ninth pitch coming here to Vientos. Cracked to right center field. Pages on the move to the track. He couldn't find it. That's because it's over the wall. Grand slam, Vientos. The Mets have responded to the Game 1 haymaker with a haymaker of their own. 6-0 in the second inning.
What an at-bat right there. Comes in with a fastball, and we said the ball's going to travel in the day.
Here's the pitch. It's strike one, 97 down the middle. 0-1 on Max. Once he fouled out to third his first time up. On this 0-1, Muncy shows bunt, and he bunts it foul on the third base side, trying to catch Jazz Chisholm napping. Playing back already and shifted over. The third baseman basically at shortstop mode.
That's a good idea. Lay a bunt down. Does not have to be particularly good in order to get on base.
Now behind 0-2. Roll into his delivery. Up and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
You see the elevated fastball again.
Cole shakes Wells. Now has one he likes. His 55th offering of the night. A 1-2 pitch, and it's an elevated heater at 97. Gets Muncy to swing and miss. Strike 3.
Had a tight shot on our monitor as Cole was shaking off the pitch. He also glanced over to see who was on deck. Well, here he is. Up close and personal, Kike Hernandez.
Kike struck out swinging on a high fastball in the second inning. Back up again here with 1 out and nobody on in the 5th. The pitch taken and a called strike, a slider at the knees. The Dodgers 6-0 this postseason when Kike Hernandez has a hit. He's searching for one right now on this 0-1. Big swing, big miss. Slider down and away. Kike was definitely looking for something else. I wonder a swing like that. You go back to the well, or do you do what you did the first time against him, a high heater? Here's the 0-2. Kike got a piece of a high fastball at 98, stays alive at 0-2. Temperatures hanging around 70 degrees. The winds have been between 4 and 10 miles per hour all night. Right now it looks like it's blowing out towards center field, based on the flags, and of course at half staff. In honor of the fallen Dodger legend, Fernando Valenzuela. Another 0-2 pitch coming from Cole to Kike. It's on the way. Hernandez swings and shoots it to right field. That is slicing away from Soto, who's on the run. He reaches out, can't get it. It gets by him. It's on the warning track. Kike's going to have third easily. Kike Hernandez clapping his hands toward his own dugout. Now the extra base call toward his teammates' top step. A 1-out stand-up triple. The second triple of the game for the Dodgers.
And now it's going to move the infield in tightly. And for Will Smith, who has struggled this postseason and really has struggled throughout most of the season, a chance to put the Dodgers on the board.
Infield in for the Yankees. Kike on third. 1 out, bottom 5, still no score. The pitch, the swing, and a foul ball straight back into the screen. 98 right at the top of the zone from Garrett Cole.
Yeah, they're going to move it upstairs, and not a bad swing, but a tad late.
Smith, despite his postseason struggles, just 6 hits and 39 ABs. He is 4 for 10 with runners in scoring position. That's where Hernandez is, on third base with 1 out. Now the 0-1. Smith stares at a slider away.
Good take.
Excellent take from Smith to even the count 1-1. Sellout crowd on hand and on its feet. The 1-1. Smith swings in. It's in the air to right field. Soto drifts over. Hernandez tagging from third. The throw in from right field. The play at the plate. Not in time. Sacrifice fly, Will Smith, and the Dodgers strike first in game one. It wasn't particularly deep, Mo, but it was deep enough. And Hernandez with a head-first slide beat the throw home, and the Dodgers lead 1-0.
And they're one of the good guys they have on base that has some speed, and immediately Hernandez went back to tag up. And a good two-hop throw to the catcher. But Hernandez had head-first slide. The Dodgers get on the board first.
So 1-0 LA. Base is now empty, and there are two out. Gavin Lux digs in from the left side. Here's the pitch. Up and away. Curveball slipped out of Cole's hand. 1-0. So Will Smith delivering again with runners in scoring position. His 7th RBI here this postseason.
And able to keep the ball off the ground, especially with that drawn-in infield, trying to shut off the run should the ball be hit on the ground.
Austin Wells and Anthony Rizzo chatting with Garrett Cole. Brief consultation on the mound brought to you by Jacoby & Myers, the official law firm of the Dodgers. For a free consultation, call 1-800-5-MILLION because everyone deserves justice.
Watching Garrett Cole, that conference on the mound may have been and said, hey, come on. Cole just stamping around on the mound, kicking at the dirt.
Cole pointing to his pitch comm on the right side of his temple. Now delivers a 1-0 pitch. Lux swings and fouls it back. Strike two. 97 from Cole. 1-0 Dodgers. Two out, nobody on in the fifth. Base is cleared by Will Smith's sacrifice fly that scored Kike Hernandez from third base after a one-out triple. To the bottom of the order, putting the Dodgers on top. On this 1-1, Lux swings and fouls another one over the screen, falling behind in the count 1-2.
Well, it's been a while since the Dodgers have had two triples in a single World Series game. In fact, it was game 2 in New York against the Yankees, 1963, and Tommy Davis had both of those triples.
Tonight it's Freddie and Kike. Now a 1-2 pitch. Lux pushes it to center field right at Aaron Judge. Shallow left center. Judge makes the catch, and that completes the fifth inning, but not before the Dodgers jump in front of game one. Will Smith with a sacrifice fly after Kike Hernandez's triple. 1-0 Dodgers as we move along to the sixth.
This is AM 570 LA Sports.
Matt Money Smith here, talking Galpin Mazda. You need an SUV, you know Mazda is what you're looking for. Whether it's a CX-5, a CX-50, what I drive, the CX-90 PHEV, I love it. 7-passenger vehicle, and I'm getting...
One out away for Dylan Cease. Abrams to right field. Johnson coming in. He makes the catch. No hits for the Nats. Dylan Cease throws a no-hitter. The second no-hitter in Padres history. There'll be a sea of San Diegans celebrating back home today.
Dylan Cease says no hit the Washington Nationals. On a rainy Thursday in D.C., the Padres will celebrate.
And a 1-2 to Vientos is into left field, down for a base hit. Here comes Bader. He'll score the tying run. Nimmo the other way, and the Mets will take the lead in the eighth. Lindor scores. Alonso adds with a sac fly. Martinez off the bench with an RBI single to extend the New York lead. He sends one in the air, left center field. That will score Iglesias, and a 5-run eighth inning.
Payoff pitch. High fly ball out towards right center field. Pete Crow Armstrong at the wall. Jumps.
baby! Pete Crow Armstrong steals a homer, and that is how this one comes to an end.
And the Cubs win the ball game. Pete Crow Armstrong with a dazzling display of defense tonight. Edman goes out and gets it and yanks it into the left field corner. Tommy Edman has given the Dodgers the lead, 2-1. Edman drives this ball deep left center field. Back goes Nimmo. Clean up Tommy Edman. A 2-run blast.
The National League Championship Series most valuable player belongs to Tommy Edman.
Heart of the order due up for New York. Soto, Judge, and Stanton. Here's the pitch. It's strike one to Soto, 94, down the middle in the top of the zone. Strike one called.
And just to be clear, it's not just the Yankees that don't hit the breaking stuff. It's a tough pitch to hit. Whoever says way back when, curveball's an optical illusion, baloney.
Flaherty's 0-1, a little low with that curve. 1 ball, 1 strike. Soto's 0 for 1, walked in the first, then grounded into a double play in the third. Flaherty flipping the glove a few times, now over the head. Kicks and fires, missing away. Ball 2. Soto celebrating his birthday today, 26 years old, free agent to be. Expected to land a mega contract in free agency. We'll have a number of suitors after him. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Good slider from Flaherty. That pitch has been on tonight. Didn't have it against the Mets in Game 5. Has it tonight against the Yankees.
Well, he hasn't given the Yankee hitters the same look all the time.
And now the 2-2 pitch. Soto swings and lines a base hit into left center field. Nearly identical to Verdugo's knock, just slicing beyond the outstretched arm of Tommy Edman at short. So leadoff base hit now. Soto fired up on first base, trying to inspire his teammates. Top step, clapping twice furiously.
Yeah, Stephen, we talked about it, off air earlier today. This is not where you want to be. Runners on base with Judge and then Stanton.
Judge is 0 for 2. He struck out both times so far. 1-0 Dodgers. 1 out, or 1 on and nobody out. Excuse me. Here in the top of the 6th. First pitch is a fastball down and in. Just ball 1.
Anthony Banda just continues to throw in the bullpen.
1-0 coming. Judge lays off a slider low and away. 2-0. Dodgers trying to help Flaherty pitch a shutdown 6th inning after taking the lead in the bottom of the 5th on Smith's sacrifice fly. The 2-0 pitch. It's a swing and a miss. Good curveball from Flaherty. Below the zone, and Judge swung through it. 2-1.
Judge again, just 161 in postseason games, but he does have 2 home runs.
The pitch. A swing and a foul ball. Got into the first row on the top deck north of the Yankee dugout.
I'll tell you what, when he swings, it's like he clears the air in the entire stadium. That is a big, big man.
An AL record 62 home runs 2 seasons ago. Just a measly 58 this year.
Yeah, off year.
Just an unreal talent. Signed a massive 9-year, $360 million contract to remain in New York, spurning his hometown San Francisco Giants. The 2-2 pitch is in the dirt. Well handled by Smith, but a full count for Judge. Soto still on first, no outs, top of the 6th. Of course, Judge, this is his first game at Dodger Stadium since he suffered a awful toe injury running into the bullpen fence in right field. Flaherty's payoff. Judge strikes out swinging. Jack Flaherty sits him down for the 3rd time tonight.
I'll tell you what, Judge may have been looking for the breaking ball. He didn't get it. He got a 94-mile-an-hour cut fastball. Outside corner. What a big out.
That's the first out of the 6. Not out of the woods yet. Here's Giancarlo Stanton, one of the greatest postseason sluggers ever, with a big swing and a miss. Whiffed badly on a low slider. 0-1. Stanton, like our own David Vassay, a Notre Dame high school product. He's 0 for 2 tonight. On this 0-1, Stanton swings and misses again. This time it's a curve from Flaherty. 0-2. Stanton, who's hit a ball out of Dodger Stadium before. Flaherty trying to keep him in it. This crowd certainly is in it. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Upstairs, way high. Will Smith had to jump up and snag it. They keep that in front of him and keep Soto on first base. Flaherty approaching 90 pitches. He's at 88 with 1 out in the top of the 6. Soto on first is the tying run. The Dodgers leading 1-0. A 1-2. Stanton turns on a ball. It's an absolute moonshot toward the Dodger bullpen. That flips the scoreboard. Giancarlo Stanton sent one into the stars and gives the Yankees a 2-1 lead. Stanton's 6th home run of the postseason. He has homered in 4 straight games. And now it's New York ahead by 1.
And that's a bad pitch. That's bad location. A curveball down and in. He's had success in the entire game going breaking ball away. This one was in and right in the wheelhouse, and adios.
Stanton went down and got that low breaking ball that hung there for him, and he put it into section 53 next to the Dodger bullpen down the left field line. So 2-1 Yankees. Now Jazz Chisholm up. Flaherty's first pitch, a fastball low and away, ball 1.
So we were talking earlier is that you don't want to face Soto, Judge, or Stanton with runners on base.
Here comes Dave Roberts to the mound after Flaherty threw a pitch to Chisholm. Is this going to be all for Jack? And Dave has both hands in his coat pockets. And now he signals to the bullpen. Takes the ball from Flaherty. He'll bring in Bonda. Nice ovation here for the hometown kid who exits game 1. The Dodgers now trailing 2-1.
It's playoff time, baseball fans. This is Jorge Jarrin, and I want you to know that I'm bringing someone special into the lineup to help me reach the finish line this season. Chef Merito's Chicken Seasoning. It's a true utility player who helps me excel at every level in the kitchen, whether it's chicken fajitas, enchiladas, even roasted.
Edman goes out and gets it and yanks it into the left field corner. Tommy Edman has given the Dodgers the lead, 2-1. Edman drives this ball deep left center field. Back goes Nimmo. Clean up Tommy Edman. A 2-run blast.
It's the National League Championship Series most valuable player. Belongs to Tommy Edman.
Pirates, no runs, no hits, 1 error.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Oh, shut it. 7 no-hit innings.
Nate Pearson, the new pitcher on the mound, is a bouncer to short, fielded by Swanson. He'll throw to first to get him.
8 no-hit innings. Porter Hodge on the mound.
Down to their last chance.
Grounder to short. Dansby to first. There it is.
A combined no-hitter for the Chicago Cubs.
And Lindor gets under one to center field. Harris going back. It's back near the wall. And it's out of here. Linsanity again. Francisco Lindor flips the script with a 2-run homer. And the Mets go in front 8-7. Oh, wow.
Oh, boy.
left field. And so now the Dodgers go from up 1 to down 1. Corners pinched in. Muncy and Freeman ahead of the 1-0 pitch from Banda to Chisholm. Chisholm was watching all the way. A fastball at 97. Strike one evens the count. Interesting that the change came after one pitch thrown by Flaherty. Banda's ready. The 1-1. It's a slider spiked severely outside. 2-1. What do you make of that, Mo?
Well, yeah, I agree. Unless they just did not like the velocity of the first pitch that was thrown to Chisholm, or the body language.
2-1. Chisholm swings and misses. Chased a slider that was low and away.
I mean, obviously disappointment with Flaherty, thinking about, hey, he was struck out in 6, but one bad pitch on a curveball.
Now Chisholm rips a 2-strike single into right field. Left on left. So rather than leave Flaherty in to face Chisholm, who's gotten a roll over to second twice, they go to Banda, and Chisholm gets aboard. It's the third hit of the inning for the Yankees.
Well, these two ball clubs are so talented, really from top to bottom, and they're somewhat similar from the standpoint from an offensive view. Once they get the train going, they can build up some speed.
Here's the pitch to Rizzo. Strike one taken. 96 on the outer third. 1 on 1 out, top of the 6th. Yankees 2, the Dodgers 1. A go-ahead 2-run home run. One hometown kid off of another. Stanton against Flaherty. Banda staring in, has the pitch from Smith. The 0-1 on the way. Well, it'll wait. A pickoff attempt just to keep Chisholm honest at first. Chisholm had 40 stolen bases this year between the Marlins and the Yankees. Has 2 this postseason. Conservative lead. There he goes. And no chance for Smith.
No, he had a huge jump.
Huge jump before Banda even had the ball out of his hand. And with the breaking ball down and in the dirt away, Smith just had to put the ball in his pocket. So a stolen base for Chisholm. His third of the postseason. He's now in scoring position for Rizzo.
Well, I think that's a part of scouting, because evidently the Yankees had a very good read on Banda. There was no hesitation at all by Chisholm.
1 on 1 out, the 1-1 pitch. Tapped foul, dribbling left of the third baseline. Strike 2 on Rizzo, the Yankee first baseman. Giancarlo Stanton launched postseason home run number 17. So now the Yankees are ahead by a 1. Chisholm on second, 1 out, top of the 6th. Banda has a 1-2 on the way to Rizzo, who strikes out swinging. Chased a slider low in the dirt. Rizzo upset with himself, and understandably so. That wasn't even close to the strike zone. It is a strikeout for Banda. 2 gone in the 6th. Jack Flaherty, 5 1/3, 2 runs on 5 hits, including the home run. Walked just 1, struck out 6, 90 pitches, 55 strikes. Closed the book. And there's going to be an intentional walk. They're going to put Volpe on first. So first and second for Austin Wells.
Well, Wells has struck out twice tonight, or make that once. He was honored a good play by Lux, but again in the postseason, came in tonight hitting at .091 and has struck out over 40% of the time. And this is lefty against lefty.
2 on, 2 out. Yankees lead 2-1. Banda looks back on second, comes home. Wells swings and misses, strike 1. It bounces away from Smith toward the World Series logo in front of the Dodger dugout, but both Yankee runners stay where they're at first and second. Chisholm on second, Volpe on first.
You know, Stephen, at first blush, just looking at the defense, I'm a little surprised that Edman is playing as much up the middle as he is. Wide open on the left side, and yet this is a lefty-lefty pitcher and batter.
Bonda staring at Chisholm. Now comes home to Wells. Misses up and in with a slider. Ball one. This is the 7th Yankee batter to the plate this inning. Of course, one being an intentional walk to Volpe in front of Wells.
If I'm the hitter, I'm looking at the defense and I'm thinking, well, they're not going to probably pitch me away that much.
Bonda's 1-1. Wells swings and hits a ground ball up the middle. Edman dives to his left to stop it, and that saves a run. Everybody's going to be safe, but Tommy Edman just saved a run, and that's exactly what Kike Hernandez was telling him there. Of course, Tommy would have loved to have gotten up and made a throw over to first, but there was no chance to get Wells. It was a bouncer, a two-hopper that nearly squeaked through the right side of the infield. Edman ranging to his left, dove to his left.
And that's the reason they were playing up the middle for Edman. Had a chance to get to that baseball. They're not going to throw him away. If you throw him away, you think well, it'll be more in the normal shortstop position. But no, you're going to move the ball in, and maybe with breaking balls, playing to pull, saved a run.
So the bases are loaded for New York for the former Dodger, Alex Verdugo. Bonda's first pitch, a slider just missed outside. 1-0. Verdugo is 1 for 2. He singled his last time up off of Flaherty. Chisholm, Volpe, and Wells from third to first respectively. The 1-0 pitch. Taken. Fastball in the outer third. Strike one called. Leveling the count. Chisholm dancing behind Bonda at third base. Trying to do his best to distract the Dodger lefty. New York leads 2-1. They have him loaded. Here in the top of the 6th. The 1-1 pitch. Verdugo swings and fouls back a slider at 87. Advantage to Bonda, 1-2. That'll get Dodger Stadium going. Bonda needs one more strike.
It's a big pitch right here.
Biggest of the ball game so far. Bonda stares in. Ball at the belt, tucked behind him, his back left hip. He delivers a 1-2. Verdugo strikes out swinging. A fastball at 98 from Bonda, up and in. And they leave him loaded in the top of the 6th. But the Yankees, thanks to a go-ahead 2-run blast from Giancarlo Stanton, now lead game 1, 2-1.
The exclusive home of the Dodgers.
AM 570 LA Sports.
Take me out to Morongo, where I can watch all the games.
Profar at second, nobody out for Manny Machado. Machado hits one to right center field. Back goes Rodriguez looking up. Manny Machado stands alone as the Padres' all-time home run leader. Man, oh man, oh Manny, you are number 1 in Padres history. 2-run shot, 429 feet, and history tonight in Seattle.
Tyler Fitzgerald, who's hit a home run in each of the last 4 games he's been in. Swing, and he hits a high drive deep to left field. And has he done it again? Yes, he has. Way back into the Dodger bullpen. Now that is an amazing feat. That's the 5th game in a row in which Tyler Fitzgerald has hit a home run.
Well, he gets a hanging breaking ball. You've been sitting upstairs to this guy right now, and he's going to make you pay.
Rojas on the ground at third. Machado touches third, fires to second. Out at first. Oh my goodness! It's a triple play. It ends the ball game. The San Diego Padres have clinched their spot in the postseason after a magical 2024 campaign. What a way to wrap it up, and they will celebrate in LA tonight. 2 games back in the division. That's not over yet.
There's the swing and a high fly ball towards the right field corner. Fair or foul towards the pole. It's off the pole and gone. Pavin Smith, his 5th of the year. Pavin swings. That's belted. Deep left field. Alvarez turns, walks. It's gone.
A grand slam. Second home run. Hang on. He's done it again. Pavin Smith, 3 homers.
Inside, ball 1, a fastball at 96. Edman 0 for 1, popped out to first in foul ground in the 3rd inning. The 1-0 pitch. Edman swings and slashed it foul down the left field side. And ball 1 strike. Hurry into your Southern California Chevy dealers today to find a great offer on your next vehicle. Head to SoCalChevy.com if you want more information. On this 1-1, Edman takes a changeup away. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Edman swings and rips it down the first base line. That'll get all the way into the right field corner. It's finally dug out by Soto. Tommy Edman with a stand-up lead-off double in the bottom of the 6th. The tying run already into scoring position.
Yeah, the Dodgers will have the top of their order coming on to bat. And Edman just continues to pick up the rest of his teammates. Boy, he's hit the ball all over the park in postseason.
Bigger than that, Mo, as he gets into scoring position for Shohei Ohtani, who is 18 for his last 22 with runners in scoring position. That's an .818 batting average.
He's been much, much better with runners in scoring position during the entire season than with bases empty. Well, cut down on the swing a little bit. The last time, really big swings.
Nobody out. Here's the pitch. Ohtani swings and fouls back a strike. To our left, got into the sweet level. Strike 1. Yankees 2, Dodgers 1. But Tommy Edman represents the tying run on second base. Nobody out, bottom 6. Shohei is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. On Coles, 0-1. Ohtani bounces one over the mound. Edman racing for third. Coming in, Volpe's got to get it away quickly and just beats the hustling Ohtani down the line. Hand up from Dave Roberts' top step. The Dodgers may want to take another look at this. One hop over Cole on the mound. Volpe actually did great work. He was playing way back on the infield, hustling in to make a play. There won't be a challenge from the Dodgers.
Okay, so here you are. You got the number 2 and 3 hitters in this lineup. The infield's going to play in. The outfield's going to play to pull, although big gap in right center.
Tying run on third, 1 out, bottom 6. Yankee infield drawn in. Mookie Betts at the plate. Cole into his windup. Betts watches a first pitch. Curveball, outside corner, strike 1. Mookie is 0 for 2. On this 0-1 from Cole, Betts lays off a breaking ball low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Edman leadoff double, got to third on the Ohtani fielder's choice. Grounding out 6-3. 1 on, 1 out, 1 ball, 1 strike. Mookie swings through, strike 2, a cutter down and away. Now Betts to chase.
Well, that was a big cutter too. They really acted like a changeup on top of it. It was only at 90 miles an hour.
Time granted planted at the plate. Mookie plants his back right foot, right-handed batter's box. Ups the far side of the plate, then taps the near side of the plate. Hands high above his head, ahead of this 1-2. Cole shakes Wells, now has one he likes. Here's the pitch. It's upstairs and away, a fastball at 98. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Dodgers trying to bounce right back and tie this thing up. The Yankees lead 2-1 on the go-ahead 2-run blast from Giancarlo Stanton. And now this 2-2 pitch from Cole. Betts swings and stays alive, fouling off a fastball at 99 from the Cole train.
That's where Cole can reach back when he needs to and get a little extra on it.
Cole goes off to the back of the mound, grabs the rosin bag, drops it, and comes back to the rubber. Edman on third, still 1 out. Another 2-2 pitch coming. Betts swings. It's a ground ball to third, handled on 1 hop by Chisholm, who throws across. Edman has to stay. That is a heck of a play by Jazz Chisholm at third base. That keeps the Yankees in front. A short hopper with the infield inmo, that ain't easy.
No, it's not easy, and it's one of those things you get one stab at it.
Jazz Chisholm had never played third in his career before the Yankees traded for him. And at third, he's been a plus defender, the latest example there. So it'll be up to Freddie Freeman. Here's the pitch. Freddie swings, and it's a fastball at 98 by Freddie's barrel, strike 1.
Well, better swings tonight from Freeman. Dave Roberts saying the other day, he says, look, the swing just isn't right.
On this 0-1 from Cole, Freeman swings again, pulls it high in the air, right field. Soto drifting back toward the warning track. This is definitely playable. And routine for him. Makes the catch, gives the ball to a fan on the front row in front of that short wall. So Tommy Edman led off the 6th with a double, got to third with only 1 out, and the Dodgers can't bring him home. Heck of a play by Jazz Chisholm. The Yankees still lead 2-1. We're going to the 7th.
When you want Dodgers, the only home is AM 570.
Strike 3. It was 105.5 miles an hour.
No way. 105.5.
I can't believe my eyes.
No, that's not even on the FM dial.
That was unreal.
I don't even know if I want to high five him. He might not be rated the next week.
Well, light your hand on fire. Yes. At least. 105.5 punch out Tommy Edman.
Payoff pitch. Fly ball out towards right center field. Pete Crow Armstrong at the wall, jumps, and he made the catch. Oh, baby. Pete Crow Armstrong steals a homer, and that is how this one comes to an end.
And the Cubs win the ball game. Pete Crow Armstrong with a dazzling display of defense tonight.
Let's one fly, heads up in the upper deck, Shohei's on his way. That's number 54 for Ohtani, a 3-run Titanic shot.
I mean, I'm not even sure, so I'm going to marvel at the fact that he hit a 3-run home run. The guy is another planet. Yes, he's probably the greatest all-around baseball player to ever walk. I give all those accolades.
Bases loaded. Lane Thomas loves the first pitch. Thomas swings, hits a high fly ball deep into left field. It is up. It is going to be a grand slam. Lane Thomas. What a moment. What a swing.
Look at that. You want to talk about a midseason acquisition, BA, putting your team on his back.
The World Series roster. Last appeared in a game the 24th of September in what has been essentially a lost year, but he can help the Dodgers finish strong. His outing begins with a yanked slider, 1-0 on Torres. Yankees 2, Dodgers 1. Here's the pitch from Gratterall. Torres takes 99 on a sinker down the middle. 1-1. Dodgers scored first. Will Smith a sac fly in the 5th, and Giancarlo Stanton a 2-run home run in the 6th. Torres swings and pops it foul. Out of play, strike 2. 99 again from Bazooka. Hip and shoulder injuries have made this campaign touch and go. 1-2 pitch, poked, fielded by Brusdar with his bare hand. He waits a moment, then throws to Freddie Freeman for the first out.
Memo to Brusdar Gratterall. Please use the glove.
Well, it might have been a slow tapper back to the mound, but Brusdar played it with his pitching hand.
The problem is you cannot afford to gamble and field it cleanly and hold on to it. Use the glove and make sure you field the ball.
He gets the first out of the 7th. Now Juan Soto. 98 inside and upstairs. 1-0. And Soto staring back at Bazooka. He's trying to command the plate. 1-0 pitch. That's downstairs at the slider. 2 balls, no strikes. Soto led off the 6th with a base hit scored on Stanton's homer. 2-0 pitch. Hit in the air foul, slicing on the left side. There's strike number 1 for Brusdar. Dodger fans, 7th inning brought to you by Shakey's Pizza Parlor. 70 years of pizza, chicken, and mojos. Order now at Shakey's.com. 2-1 pitch, check swing, and he did go around 2-2. Couldn't lay off the high sinker. And Soto asked for time. He is given that time. Gratterall trying to keep it a 1-run game. Bases empty, 1 gone in the top of the 7th. 2-2, up and away, full count. The first time the Dodgers have seen Soto in the postseason, of course, is at the Padres. This is grounded foul on the first base side, keeps the count full. Padres in 2022, the division series. Dodgers handled Soto. But the 2019 division series, when Soto's with the Nationals, Soto owned the Dodgers. Couple home runs, getting a big one against Clayton Kershaw in the decisive Game 5. The 3-2 pitch coming. Jams Soto, and he pops it up on the infield. And it's straight up to the bag at second as Tommy Edman, the shortstop, makes the catch for out number 2 in the 7th.
Well, your Dodgers folks, yep, they're in the World Series, and now is your chance to experience the thrill of the Fall Classic live. So secure your tickets at Dodgers.com/postseason.
Two down, no runners. Aaron Judge at the plate. First pitch, bounce foul toward the Dodger dugout. Strike 1. Judge is 0 for 3. He faced Flaherty 3 times. Jack struck Judge out 3 times. There's the 0-1. And there's the first hit of the game for Judge. Single into center field. Off of Brusdar Gratterall in between Edman and Lux as the middle infielders. So Judge clearly thrilled to see Flaherty out of the ballgame. A 2-out knock for Judge keeps the 7th inning going for Giancarlo Stanton. The last time up, Mo took a hanging breaking ball. Actually went down and got it. It hung a little too much. And then you saw a lot of hang time from Stanton into section 53 down the left field line. Gratterall's first pitch. Great sinker on the inside corner. Strike 1 called.
And Stanton, like everybody else in the ballpark, knew it was out of here as soon as he made contact.
Here's the pitch. Stanton with a swing and a miss. Slider at 91 on the outside corner. 0-2. Well, Stanton certainly admired it. You can understand why. First World Series game. His hometown stadium, and he hits a home run. Gratterall trying to put him away. The 0-2 pitch is outside. Yankees 2, Dodgers 1. Judge the runner on first after his 2-out single. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Stanton. There's a reason why the Yankees lead. Time called by Carlos Torres behind home plate. It might have been coming from Doug Eddings, the second base umpire. Graterol reaching to his right temple. Perhaps a pitch comm issue. Now trying to get on the same page as Will Smith. Still having a hard time hearing. All right, he's ready. First base side of the mound. 1-2 coming. And he yanks it at 100. And that sinker from Bazooka. Ball 2 squares the count. Bazooka's ready to go. Waiting for that pitch clock to dwindle any further. The 2-2 pitch. It is 99, called strike 3. Bazooka lets out a roar as he walks to the mound. He strands Judge on first, keeps the Dodgers within 1. We're heading to the stretch here at Dodger Stadium, 2-1 New York.
The exclusive home of the Dodgers.
Run at second, 2 down. 1-2 pitch to Castellanos. Into left field, down the line. It's a fair ball, and the Phillies have tied the series. Back to Queens, 1 apiece. Castellanos, the hero.
Slider, that's a hanger. 2 strikes. You cannot make that mistake. Trying to make it too good. He hangs it. Castellanos knows it right away. The Philly crowd knew it right away.
Unbelievable game. One of the best games I've ever seen.
This was an instant classic.
Swing and a drive deep toward left. Number 2,000, a home run.
Paul Goldschmidt's first career hit came in 2011 against Matt Cain. Number 1,000 against German Marquez and the Colorado Rockies 7 years ago. And tonight, July 26, 2024, number 2,000 against Kyle Finnegan. A 2-run homer.
A single to start the inning. Runners still at first and second with 2 away. Here's a 2-1.
There's a drive. It's a bullet. Was there any doubt? Shohei Ohtani arrives in October with a 3-run home run.
Top of his zone tomahawk. He's proven to be inevitable. We saw him tear it up down the stretch. We saw him loosen the lid on his emotions too. We saw it on that home run.
It's up to Carlos Estevez. He gave up an RBI double to Lindor in the last game. Lindor towards right center field. This one is back. It is gone! Grand slam! And Lindor puts the Mets on top. The biggest swing of the season for New York. Mets fans erupted with that monster swing from Francisco Lindor. The biggest swing in a New York Met uniform for Lindor.
Here's the pitch. Taking all the way was Teoscar. It's a slider at the knee. Strike 1 call.
The big at bat, couple of them. After the leadoff double in the 6th by Tommy Edman, Ohtani, Benson, Freeman could not get that run across to tie it.
And Teoscar, after letting a breaking ball land in the middle of the plate, chased one way outside, falling behind 0-2. Cole working confidently on the mound. His 0-2 pitch. Hernandez lays off a slider blown away. Cole tried to double up and get the same result, but could not. Clay Holmes, the former Yankee closer, now up in the pen. All-Star lost his job as the season went on. The 1-2 pitch in the dirt. Square count 2-2. Luke Weaver's now assumed the closer role. For those two, a formidable 1-2 punch at the back end of the bullpen. For Cole, though, he's not yet at 90 pitches. His next one will be number 85 on the night. The Yankees ace has looked every bit of an ace tonight. A 2-2. Hernandez with a survival swing. Hopes wouldn't foul into the Yankee dugout. Just laid the bat out there and got a piece of a 98-mile-per-hour fastball from Cole, who still has the upper 90s.
He had to be looking for a breaking ball because that was at 98 and he just barely stayed alive.
Cole will try again. Hernandez tries to stay alive again, and he does. Tapped a slider off the plate. Just kind of threw his arms out there the last two pitches. I mean, it's Garrett Cole out there to make contact when you're just doing that, throwing the barrel out. It's actually
to say they were short swings is an understatement.
Another 2-2 pitch, up and in, full count. 97, and now Wells, the catcher, telling Cole with his left hand, hey, settle in, settle down.
I'd be surprised if Teoscar gets a fastball here.
Another slider away. Let's see. The payoff pitch. Hernandez takes it to center field. A leadoff single for Teoscar. His first hit of the World Series puts the tying run on board in the seventh.
And he did get a fastball. That's a shock. I mean, you get a guy that has been swinging at the breaking ball away. Self-defense swings, looking for it. You threw a couple of fastballs, he came back, and you tripled up with the fastball, and Teoscar Hernandez gets aboard.
So Rizzo, Wells, Chisholm, now Volpe, and Torres will go to the mound, and it looks like they're going to beat their manager, Aaron Boone, walking out there now, too. Consultation on the mound brought to you by Jacoby Myers, the official law firm of the Dodgers. For a free consultation, call 1-800-5-MILLION. Because everyone deserves justice. So Boone has gotten to the mound finally, now talking to Garrett Cole, emphatically discussing their plans, and now they will call to the pen. Teoscar Hernandez with a leadoff base hit in the bottom of the seventh. Delivers the knockout punch for Garrett Cole. Getting a nice ovation. The Southern California kid was terrific in game one. We'll now turn it over to the bullpen. We'll be right back on the Los Angeles Dodgers Audio Network.
This truck season, think about all the things you can do in a Chevy truck. You can
one away. Here is Alex Verdugo. Verdugo off the handle. This is going to score a run, and Rocchio mishandles it. The Yankees take the lead here, 7-6. Torres, line drive, base hit, coming in to score. The Yankees are up 2. Rizzo started it with a single. Volpe with a single, stole a base. And then Verdugo reaches on the air. Gleyber Torres adds to the Yankee lead, now 8-6.
That one is blasted deep to right field, and the Phillies get this road trip off on a good note. It's his 12th leadoff home run of the year. Oh, man, he drills one to deep right field, and that one is gone. His second home run of the game, and a high fly ball to deep right field. They've come all the way back. Kyle Schwarber's third home run of the night. Unbelievable.
You talk about making a statement.
Hits it deep to right center. Harris is back. He reaches up. Oh my! He brought it back. What a grab by Michael Harris to keep it 2-0.
You see the angle he's going about it. It looks like he's got it tracked, and he gets right to that position and launches himself over the fence. He's like, really?
So now Still a high leverage arm, but in a reduced role. Coming in a big spot at game 1. His first pitch to Max Muncy. Yanked down and in, ball 1.
Well, he's got a lot of velocity. That was at 98. But he has had difficulty going back to last year when he's been behind in counts. A very high batting average against in that spot.
1 on, no outs. The 2-1 game. Here's the pitch that bends Muncy back. A high slider, 2-0.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, 2-0. The last 2 years, when he's been behind in the count, the 3rd highest average against of any relief pitcher in baseball. It's over 400.
Stream, first base side of the mound. Open stance, kicks and fires. And does that hit Muncy? It skips all the way to the backstop. And yeah, Muncy did get hit. So that'll put the first 2 on for the Dodgers in the 7th. The tying run in scoring position for Kike Hernandez. And here comes Matt Blake, the pitching coach for the Yankees, not wasting any time to visit Clay Holmes. Last time up, Kike Hernandez took Garrett Cole the opposite field into the right field corner for a 1-out triple. Came home on Will Smith's sac fly and put the Dodgers ahead 1-0. They now trail 2-1.
Almost falls into that category. You might be fast, but you know the reason he lost that closer role is that he became erratic and threw too many pitches and allowed runners to get on base.
The Dodgers squandered a golden opportunity in the bottom of the 6th. Tommy Edman's leadoff double got to 3rd with only 1 out, and they couldn't bring him home to tie the game.
Well, the Dodgers also on the scouting report this year, one of the things that Holmes has done when he has 2 strikes on hitters, he's gone majority of his pitches sliders. In fact, almost 2 out of every 3 pitches with 2 strikes have been sliders.
Anthony Rizzo way in at first base. He's basically even with the pitching mound, halfway between the mound and first.
And he may charge in as the pitch is on his way. We've seen Rizzo do that in the past when he's been with the Chicago Cubs.
Jazz Chisholm also on the grass at 3rd. Teoscar Hernandez on 2nd. Max Muncy on 1st. No outs, bottom 7. Tying and go-ahead runs on. Here in game 1, Holmes is set. So is Kike. Here's the pitch. The bunt is down. It's perfect in front of the plate. Fielded by Wells. His throw to first is a good one, but a perfect sacrifice bunt from Kike Hernandez.
Absolutely textbook. You know that Rizzo is charging in. In fact, he was only about 30 feet in front of home plate when Hernandez bunted the ball. I talk so much about fundamentals of bunting. You receive the ball, the last 6 inches of the bat, it deadens the energy, and the ball just kind of dies. And now a chance to tie this run, maybe even to take the lead.
Will Smith, 2nd and 3rd. 1 out. First pitch swinging, a little flare on the left side of the infield, and Volpe is there. A 1-pitch pop out, and the runners have to hold. Oh, no.
And not a good hitter's pitch on the first pitch right there.
So Smith jogs back. It'll be up to Gavin Lux. I mean, Will Smith was absolutely jammed. Yeah, pops out to Volpe.
I mean, when you're jammed, I mean, that's a spot. Game's on the line, in essence. And that's just a bad pitch selection.
And now Aaron Boone comes out again. Looks like he'll make another pitching change and bring in a former Dodger, a right-hander, Tommy Kahnle. Still 2nd and 3rd, but now 2 outs in the 7th. Boone makes the call. Will step aside. The Dodgers trail 2-1. 2nd and 3rd, 2 out. We'll be right back on the Dodgers Audio Network.
Hey, it's David Vassay. Colder temps are coming. Now is the time to make sure your home is primed for the season with...
That play flagged down by Hoskins, leads over to Payam, safe. We're tied up at 4. Vientos laces one the other way. It's a 2-run single for Vientos, and the Mets have a 6-4 lead. Grounds one through the right side. That's a base hit. JD Martinez off the bench knocks in 2, and the Mets have opened up an 8-4 lead.
Fly ball to right field, sending Fernando back towards the wall. He leaps and makes the catch. Fernando made the grab in right. Why? Because he is Fernando. Time the leap, brings it down. Says no.
Get ready for another bobblehead.
The second and third. The very next pitch, first pitch swinging, Jan Will Smith, he popped out to short. So it'll be up to Gavin Lux facing an old friend in Tommy Kahnle. Mo, get ready for a lot of change-ups.
Yeah, you're going to get change-up, change-up, change-up. There's some reports that saying he has thrown 48 consecutive change-ups.
He's a right-hander who has handled lefties this year. Left-handed hitters batting just 169 against Kahnle. Gavin Lux comes up, tying run on third, go-ahead run on second. The first pitch, Lux swings and bounces a changeup, foul. Strike one.
That's 49 consecutive changeups he's thrown.
Kahnle this postseason, 6 games, 7 innings, no runs. The 7th inning comes down to Gavin Lux. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on, rolled to the right side. Going over to his left is Torres. He makes the play. And that ends the bottom of the 7th. So that's back-to-back innings. The Dodgers, who have been so terrific as runners in scoring position this postseason, they fail in back-to-back frames. And the Yankees still lead 2-1. Game 1 going to the 8th.
LA's best sports star.
That's a good endorsement there.
Now it's up to Carlos Estevez. He gave up an RBI double to Lindor in the last game. Lindor towards right center field. This one is back. It is gone! Grand slam! And Lindor puts the Mets on top. The biggest swing of the season for New York. Mets fans erupted with that monster swing from Francisco Lindor. The biggest swing in a New York Met uniform for Lindor.
5-5 in the 7th. The Yankees are now 1 for 11 with runners in scoring position in this game. Base hit to left. Chisholm can fly. He rounds third and heads for the plate. He would have beaten the throw anyway. It squirts away from Perez. And the Yankees jump back in front, 6-5.
Verdugo now has a couple of hits, been on base 3 times. He scored a couple of runs, and he drives in the go-ahead run here with another base hit to left field. Chisholm was flying.
Machado delivers this time. It's 3-1 San Diego. Merrill, center field. Harris back. He can't get it. San Diego has opened it up here in the 2nd. They lead it 5-1. And what a shot from Merrill.
Rojas on the ground at third. Machado touches third, fires to second. Out at first. Oh my goodness! It's a triple play. It ends the ball game. The San Diego Padres have clinched their spot in the postseason after a magical 2024 campaign. What a way to wrap it up, and they will celebrate in LA tonight. 2 games back in the division. That's not over yet.
Swinging a high fly ball to deep right center. Siri back toward the track at the wall, leaps and got it! He caught it! Took away a homer.
What a catch in center field by Siri. Still digesting that catch made by Jose Siri out there. A home run robber, to be sure.
One of the best plays that we've seen all season long. And boy, was it a big one.
Times less than 90 minutes from RBUR. Morongo, good times. Vesia facing Jazz Chisholm, 5, 6, and 7 for the Yankees. Due up in the top of the 8th. First pitch slider down and away, ball 1. Vesia missed the entirety of the NLCS with an intercostal strain. Worked his way back to enough health to make this World Series roster. Dodger infield, corners drawn in as Chisholm swings and misses. 93 on the fastball. So we'll keep an eye on the velocity for Vesia. It is a little bit down with both pitches to start. Not 100%, but I guess Mo, this time of year, what player is? On the 1-1, Chisholm watches a slider low, called strike 2. Chisholm drops the bat, hangs his head in disbelief, calls for time.
Well, I agree at this point of the year, but when you have about a 5-mile-an-hour drop-off,
Vesia at the letters. Sets for his 1-2. The pitch is blown away. Square count. For the Dodgers, Jack Flaherty went 5 1/3, gave up both runs on one swing. A home run to Giancarlo Stanton, 5 hits, a walk, 6 strikeouts. And Banda, Gratterall, and now Vesia. The 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. Put 94 by him, and Vesia fired up, strutting off the mound. Out number 1 in the 8th.
Well, the 2025 Dodger memberships are on sale right now, and your membership would include this year's World Series at preferred pricing, opening day exclusive member access, so a whole lot more coming your way. So check it out, Dodgers.com/memberships.
Now Anthony Rizzo, 1 out, nobody on. Swings and fouls back, strike 1. Fastball at 95. Rizzo 1 for 3, an infield single in the second, and flew out to left, struck out swinging. On the 0-1 from Vesia, Rizzo lays off a high fastball, a little outside as well. 1-1. In the bottom of the 8th, the Dodgers will have Edman, Ohtani, and Betts. A 1-1 pitch to Rizzo. He swings through, strike 2. That slider probably hung a little bit too much for Vesia's liking, but he got away with it. They're on the out of 3rd, and Rizzo just missed it. Dodger Nation taking the field for Game 1 of this World Series with heavy hearts. On the heels of the passing of one of their all-time legends in Fernando Valenzuela. Vesia's 1-2 pitch coming to Anthony Rizzo. His high 2-2. Fernando passing away at the age of 63, all too young. Just celebrated the anniversary of his Game 3 complete game in that 1981 World Series. Mo, you had a pretty good seat for that one.
Pretty good seat, and boy, can he pitch.
2-2, gets a check swing upstairs, and no appeal, full count.
Well, with Fernando, and it's, we talked earlier today, but it's painful with his loss.
Vesia's 3-2 pitch is in there, called strike 3. Rizzo knew it. The fastball painted low and away. Back-to-back punch-outs for Vesia. 2 outs for Anthony Volpe, nobody on.
And by the way, for those who are joining us late, Fernando's family was here, and boy, our deepest sympathies and love to his wife Linda and his family who was here today. We knew he was struggling, but it does not lessen the emptiness that we all feel.
First pitch to Volpe is downstairs, ball 1. Linda, Fernando Jr., Ricardo, Maria, Linda, his 4 children. Their 4 children all here. Or Hershiser, Steve Yeager is the ceremonial first pitch. They just placed a ball on the back of the mound. It was a stirring and emotional scene here as Volpe swings and fouls back a heater. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs in the top of the 8th. The Yankees ahead 2-1. Vesia sets. His 1-1 pitch is a fastball low, called ball 2. The booth to our left, Pepe Iniguez, Jose Mota, they have a floral arrangement sandwiched between them where Fernando sat for more than 2 decades. Here's a 2-1 pitch. Volpe swings through, strike 2.
Also put up a jersey of Fernando.
sellout crowd backs to its feet here at Dodger Stadium. Vesia a strike away from keeping this a 2-1 game and a 1-run deficit for LA. His 2-2 pitch to Volpe. Charge to center field. Hernandez backing up, and he's there to make the catch. It's a 1-2-3-8 for Alex Vesia, including 2 strikeouts. So good to see Vesia back in the bullpen. The Dodger lineup will go back to work when we return on the Dodgers Audio Network.
It never ends. Dodger coverage morning till night. This is AM 570 LA Sports.
High fly ball, deep left field. Back goes Melendez. Forget about it. It's gone. In large part, this night has belonged to Giancarlo Stanton, and he gives the Yankees the lead 3-2 in the 8th.
That was the 3rd spinning breaking ball in a row from Bubic, and Stanton measured one. Just know when he covers it, it's going to be out of the ballpark.
That is a fastball pummeled down the line. If it's fair, it's gone. It is gone, and a home run for Tatis, whose mastery over Jack Flaherty continues. He drives the ball right center field. Edman back. It is gone. The Padres teeing off. Second of the game for Tatis, and they've got double digits in game 2. 9th pitch coming here to Vientos. Cracked to right center field. Pages on the move to the track. He couldn't find it. That's because it's over the wall. Grand slam, Vientos. The Mets have responded to the game 1 haymaker with a haymaker of their own. 6-0 in the second inning.
What an at-bat right there. Comes in with a fastball, and we said the ball's going to travel in the day.
Right field, and Gunnar Henderson has gone yard again to start the game. And with that, Gunnar Henderson holds the new single-season title for home runs by an Orioles shortstop. Move over Cal and move over Miguel Tejada. It's now Gunnar Henderson's world.
And they have failed multiple times.
Tommy Edman batting from the right side against the right-handed pitcher in Kahnle. Takes the first pitch. It's a changeup. You guessed it. 87 right down the middle, strike 1.
Dodgers, each of the last 3 innings have had the runner in scoring position. They've scored 1 time.
The 0-1 to the leadoff man, Edman. Tommy swings and chops it foul on the third base side. Quickly 0-2.
And how big was it, Stephen, in that first inning with 2 outs, the triple by Freddie Freeman. And then Teoscar Hernandez lined out. A vicious line drive to short that was caught. That threat was over.
It's definitely been a night for the pitchers. 2-1 ball game. Here's the pitch, and Edman spoils an 0-2 changeup from Kahnle.
From a hitter standpoint, Kahnle reminds me years and years ago, Gene Garber, who did not throw particularly hard, but boy, he was, you'd be fit to be tied trying to figure it out. And he kept saying, well, he's not going to throw the fastball by me. No, he come back with off speed again.
Another 0-2 pitch. Edman, broken bat roller to the left side. Volpe at short to his left, gets it away quickly. 1 gone. One gone in the bottom of the 8th. Base is empty. Ohtani up for a fourth time. He is 0 for 3 in his World Series debut. Ainley readies. Ball below the belt. Kicks and fires. And misses outside with a changeup. 1-0. Ainley leans in. Has the call from Wells. The 1-0. Ohtani swings. It's a missile to right field. Soto back at the wall. It's off the base of the wall. Ohtani makes the turn around first. He heads for second, and he slides in safely. And the ball skips away, and Shohei's taken off for third. He slides in safely there. The throw back into the infield skipped away from the middle of the Yankee infield. And Ohtani took an extra 90 feet, so the tying run on third with only 1 out in the 8th.
And 4 consecutive innings now. They moved a runner into scoring position.
That missed a home run by 3 feet, perhaps. Absolutely torched by Ohtani. It's a double and an error on the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. The Dodgers once again have the tying run on third and only 1 out. Mookie Betts coming to the plate. Luke Weaver coming in from the bullpen.
It's playoff time, baseball fans. This is Jorge Jarrin, and I want you to know that I'm bringing someone special into the lineup to help me reach the finish line this season. Chef Merito's Chicken Seasoning. It's a true utility player who helps me excel at every level in the kitchen. Whether it's chicken fajitas, enchiladas, even roasted chicken, I know it'll be a hit when Chef Merito steps up to my plate. With Chef Merito Seasonings, the chef is in you. Available.
Fry, deep drive, left field. Fry's watching. It is a walk-off home run. David Fry lights up the Cleveland night.
So Profar at second, nobody out for Manny Machado. Machado hits one to right center field. Back goes Rodriguez looking up. Manny Machado stands alone as the Padres all-time home run leader. Man, oh man, oh Manny, you are number 1 in Padres history. 2-run shot, 429 feet, and history tonight in Seattle.
Five in the 7th. The Yankees are now 1 for 11 with runners in scoring position in this game. Base hit to left. Chisholm can fly. He rounds third and heads for the plate. He would have beaten the throw anyway. It squirts away from Perez. And the Yankees jump back in front, 6-5.
Verdugo now has a couple of hits, been on base 3 times. He scored a couple of runs, and he drives in the go-ahead run here with another base hit to left field. Chisholm was flying.
Bullpen. The Yankee infield drawn in for Mookie Betts. Ohtani on third, only 1 out. Here's the pitch. Mookie watches the first pitch. Low, but called strike 1, 96 at the top of the ankles. Mookie is 0 for 3. Has had some great plays made against him on the field so far tonight. On this 0-1 from Luke Weaver. Mookie Betts holds up. It's a fastball away at 97, called ball 1.
Trying to get Betts to expand the strike zone, and he held his ground.
Mookie just 3 for 17. That's a 176 clip lifetime against Weaver. Tying run 90 feet away with Ohtani. 1 on, 1 out. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Betts with a swing, and he pops it back over the net. Strike 2.
percentage of strikeouts right at the end of the season, the last couple of weeks.
Infield remains in. On Weaver's 1-2 pitch. Betts swings and sends one to center field. Judge going back. He reaches up and makes the catch, but that's going to get the job done. Here comes Ohtani. He scores without a play. Sacrifice fly Mookie Betts, and game one is tied.
And this stadium is actually moving under our feet. Oh, what an at-bat by Mookie Betts. Down 1 ball to 2 strikes. Not only put it in play, it was another ball that was hit long distance. The Dodgers have done that a few times tonight, but a whole different ball game right now.
Game one has been reset officially. It's tied at 2. Bases empty, 2 gone in the 8th. Freddie Freeman digs in.
What a game.
Here's the pitch. Freddie swings and pops it up. Left side. It'll drift into the seats in the field level section below us.
Well, you've got 2 of the best teams in baseball, and we're seeing one of the best games we've seen. Wow.
Just a continuation of what we saw in the Bronx this June.
Yep.
Weaver into his windup. Freddie swings and sends one high in the air, shallow left center field. Judge calling for it. He settles underneath the 3rd and final out of the 8th inning. But the Dodgers finally break through with a runner on 3rd and less than 2 out. It's another sacrifice fly, this time for Mookie Betts. We're going to the 9th inning of game 1 of the World Series. Tie ball game.
AM 570.
LA's best sports talk.
The real home of the Dodgers. Starting a yard.
Will set the stage for Xavier Edwards. Selfishly looking for a single to complete the cycle. Towards short, Adames has it, gets rid of it quick, and he's safe! It's a single, and it's a cycle!
The second ever cycle in Marlins franchise history belongs to Xavier Edwards. It took 30 years, a rise, and now Edwards.
Had a career high in RBIs this year, 144 ribbies, led the majors. Sends one high and deep to center field. Did he get it? Back on it is Thomas. He's at the wall. He got it. It's a 2-run home run. Aaron Judge finally connects his first home run of this postseason. And he makes it 6-2 Yankees.
5-5 in the 7th. The Yankees are now 1 for 11 with runners in scoring position in this game. Base hit to left. Chisholm can fly. He rounds 3rd and heads for the plate. He would have beaten the throw anyway. It squirts away from Perez. And the Yankees jump back in front, 6-5.
Verdugo now has a couple of hits, been on base 3 times. He scored a couple of runs, and he drives in the go-ahead run here with another base hit to left field. Chisholm was flying.
Find out if that went into the water.
Because if it did, there's never been a right-handed hitter that has done it since this ballpark opened its doors in 2000. And they're telling us in the truck that he indeed did have a splash hit. And that is the first one ever by a right-handed hitter.
There's a towering drive down the line. Ohtani's broken through. It is gone. A majestic home run.
A fastball upstairs at 98. Ball 1 to Austin Wells.
This is fun. It's agonizing, but boy, is it fun. There are 28 teams spread around this country of ours wishing they were here and playing.
Those butterflies are a good thing, a beautiful thing.
Well, they developed into killer moths.
The size of Mothra at this point. They mean you care, and there is no doubt that you care. The Dodgers are back in the World Series and trying to get it started on the right foot. Tied at 2. Austin Wells, the leadoff man in the top of the ninth. The 1-0 pitch bounced to second. Lux perfectly positioned. Gets it over to Freeman. 1 gone.
Well, if you left early.
What?
I understand you wanted to beat some traffic. But.
No, if you left early, I have several questions.
Yeah.
One, what is wrong with you? That's rhetorical. Here's Alex Verdugo. The first pitch from Kopech. Verdugo was staring all the way. A fastball at the knees, 98, called strike 1. Verdugo, the former Dodger, second-round pick a decade ago in 2014. Playing against the Dodgers in the Fall Classic. Checks up on a high fastball at 99. No appeal. It's 1-1.
Well, this is a spot. Keep the ball out of the big part of the plate. And for Verdugo, he's not going for just a single right here.
The pitch is inside. Brushes Verdugo back. Shooting on the way of 98. 2-1.
Can't afford walks. Can't afford pitches in the big part of the plate.
Not with the top of the order on deck. Nope. Torres on deck. Soto in the hole. The 2-1. Verdugo tries to check his swing. It's a tapper on the left side. Muncy over to his left. Fields and throws on the run. Max Muncy with another nice play. It may have looked routine or seemed routine, but given the circumstances and the situation, anything but. That's out number 2.
25, Torres.
So the lineup will turn over for the Yankees. Gleyber Torres. He is 1 for 4 with an infield single. 2 out, no runners on. Kopech bends him back with a 97-mile-per-hour fastball up and in on the right-handed Torres. 1 ball, no strikes. Torres hitting .293 in the postseason. Swings at the 1-0 and misses. Evens the count 1-1.
Well, you can generate sometimes as hitters in games like this. You make that swing a little bit too big, a little bit too long.
Kopech steps into his 1-1. Torres checks up on a cutter in the dirt. Ball 2.
Dodgers not guarding the line at third. Muncy's he's about 15 feet off the line.
And playing back as well. The 2-1 pitch. Torres hits a fly ball left field. Going back is Hernandez, and that ball is caught by a fan reaching over.
They're going to rule it a double.
So a fan reached over on a ball that was heading toward the left field wall, the 375 mark, and it was called right away.
Yep.
It was a long fly ball off the bat of Gleyber Torres. It was caught by a fan wearing a Dodger uniform, reaching over the wall. The umpires are going to take another look at this, and you can understand why.
This is a crew chief review of a potential home run. The call on the field is fan interference, and the batter was awarded second base.
Well, temporarily the fan had a ball, but he interfered with the ball in play, and he's headed to the parking lot.
Yep. So now this play goes to the replay operations center in New York. A crew chief review.
That was a bad pitch. I mean, you're ahead of the hitter.
Yep.
And the game's on the line, and we're in the 9th inning. That was a bad pitch, and especially when you start to look at now who you're going to be facing. Possibly with Soto and Judge. Yes, there's 2 outs. But this is a 2-2 tie at the top of the 9th. Game 1 of the World Series.
Which, you know, based on the last 4 days, Mo, was definitely lacking drama. Said nobody ever. So here we are tied at 2, top of the 9th inning. Gleyber Torres was really close to a 2-out go-ahead home run. And shoot, depending on this review, he may be awarded that.
Well, he's going to get a double. Now let's talk some strategy as we wait for the umpires. Here comes the ruling.
After review, the call on the field has been confirmed. There was spectator interference. The runner is placed at second base.
Okay, so here's the strategy. You have first base open. You have the left-handed hitting. Juan Soto is due up. Aaron Judge has not handled the breaking balls well. He's 1 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. What's the option?
Now, which poison do you want?
Well, I believe it's going to be put Soto aboard.
4 fingers held up, top step, and Juan Soto has just been told by Carlos Torres, the home plate umpire, they're intentionally walking me in front of Aaron Judge. And here comes Dave Roberts. Blake Trinan has been throwing in the bullpen.
Yep, and Roberts is looking out there. And here's the other part. Talk about strategy. Trinan has a terrific slider. And that pitch has been, well, iffy for Judge. Not that he can't hit it, but he's not shown it tonight hitting the breaking ball. We talked about the Yankees. They are better fastball hitters than breaking ball hitters. Majority of their lineup that's in there tonight.
Can you guess who was hitting in this iconic moment in Pittsburgh Pirates history?
Everybody set it. He wants to get that big number 3,000. Matlack on the 0-1. Gets a drive into the gap in the left center field. There she is.
Let's take another look.
Everybody set it. He wants to get that big number 3,000. Matlack on the 0-1. Gets a drive into the gap in the left center field. There she is.
The answer is Roberto Clemente.
Everybody set it. He wants Bobby to get that big number 3,000. Matlack on the 0-1. Bobby hits a drive into the gap in the left center field. There she is. For a double. A first line. Everybody standing. A double for Roberto.
That will set the stage for Xavier Edwards. Selfishly looking for a single to complete the cycle. Towards short, Adames has it, gets rid of it quick, and he's safe! It's a single, and it's a cycle!
The second ever cycle in Marlins franchise history belongs to Xavier Edwards. It took 30 years, a rise, and now Edwards.
Oh my goodness! Big Christmas has tied it! John Kinsey, no out!
Blake Trinan will try and get the last out of the 9th inning. That makes it sound simple enough, right? It's not so simple. You have the likely American League MVP at the plate in Aaron Judge. The Dodgers intentionally walked Juan Soto. First and second, 2 outs, top 9 in a 2-2 ball game. Fan interference confirmed. And that long fly ball from Gleyber Torres to left field. Caught by a Dodger fan reaching over the wall, so Torres on second, Soto on first. Judge stands in. This isn't the first time Soto's been intentionally walked in front of Judge. We just saw it in Game 2 of the ALCS when the Guardians did it. Runners in second and third, 1 out in the second inning. It led to a Judge sac fly. This is the 9th inning of Game 1 of the World Series. Trinan's first pitch, strike 1, a slider landing on the outside corner. Sellout crowd standing, but barely breathing. The 0-1 pitch. Judge watches another slider land in there. Strike 2. He's taken 2 sliders down and away. What does Trinan offer on this 0-2? First and second, 2 gone. Here's the pitch. It's another sweeper. This one, not even close. Wasn't even competitive, but He's ahead 0-2, had one to spare.
But he kept it away from the power.
Yes, he did. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Treinen sets, kicks and fires. Judge swings and pops it foul. Behind the Yankee dugout in the field level section.
Oscar Hernandez in left, going a step or 2 deeper than he would normally be. Kike Hernandez is playing a relatively, well, I can't say shallow, but he's not deep in center.
Torres and Soto second and first respectively. Treinen will try once more. Another 1-2 pitch to Judge. Popped him up on the infield. Left side. Tommy Edman waiting for it to fall down. It's got a parachute on it. And finally it drops into his glove. Blake Treinen comes out of the pen and handles the AL MVP and keeps the game tied at 2. The Dodgers will have a chance to walk it off when we come back to Dodger Stadium.
The exclusive home of the Dodgers.
AM 570 LA.
Bases loaded. Lane Thomas loves the first pitch. Thomas swings, hits a high fly ball deep into left field. It is up. It is going to be a grand slam. Lane Thomas. What a moment. What a swing.
Look at that. You want to talk about a midseason acquisition, B.A., putting your team on his back.
A 4-pitch walk to Soto, and they're loaded for Aaron Judge. Judge cranks one, deep left field, a grand slam, and the Yankees have the lead. Right on cue. He snaps his longest homerless drought, and just like that, the Yankees are in front. What a shot that was. What a moment. That is a fastball pummeled down the line. If it's fair, it's gone. It is gone, and a home run for Tatis, whose mastery over Jack Flaherty continues. He drives a ball right center field. Edman back. It is gone. The Padres teeing off. Second of the game for Tatis, and they've got double digits in game 2.
2-0 pitch. A drive to deep left field. This ball is on its way. This ball is gone. The 1-2. Line into right. It's going to drop for a base hit. Gurriel is being waved home. Pham comes through. The Royals take the lead. Through the hole, another base hit. Verdugo fires toward the plate. No play there. And they may tack something on here. Soto fires toward the plate. That's not going to work for them. A 4-run inning for the Royals.
Hernandez leading off. Max Muncy behind him. Kike Hernandez waiting in the hole. Luke Weaver, the Yankee closer, has just thrown his final warm-up toss. Rick Monday, I ask you, how you feeling?
Nervous, just along with everybody else from the East Coast to the West Coast. Exactly the way it should be on the biggest and the brightest stage that Major League Baseball has to offer. What a game.
No easing into this World Series. These two teams standing toe-to-toe in the center of the ring. It comes down to the bottom of the 9th inning. Weaver trying to get comfortable on the mound. Teoscar Hernandez doing the same in the right-handed batter's box. Here's the pitch. Taken, ball 1. A fastball at 95. Yanked away from Hernandez. Teo is 1 for 3. Singled his last time up and stranded on the bases. A 1-0 pitch. Hernandez swings, and it's in the air, foul on the right side.
Well, defensive change for New York. Oswaldo Cabrera takes over at second base.
1 ball, 1 strike. Weaver winds and fires. Hernandez holds up on a fastball up and away. 2-1.
You're tempted as a hitter to have the big swing and try and end it. Thinking man's game is to get a good pitch and hit it solidly. Let it fly wherever it goes.
On this 2-1 pitch, Hernandez lets it rip and fouls 96 off the mask of Wells. Square count 2-2. Sellout crowd of 52,394. Watching, waiting, hoping for a magical moment in the bottom of the 9th inning. This 2-2 pitch, Hernandez takes it the other way, fly ball to right field. It's slicing towards Soto, who makes the catch. One away.
Well, this is interesting. In World Series history, there have been 17 walk-off home runs. 2 of them by the Dodgers. Most people can say, okay, Kirk Gibson, yep, 1988, Game 1 of the World Series against the A's. The guy that's coming to home plate has an anniversary tomorrow. A walk-off home run against the Red Sox in the 18th inning, Max Muncy.
Muncy at the plate. He's 7 for 18 against Luke Weaver in his career. The first pitch, Muncy watches strike one, a fastball down the chute at 96. 7 for 18, 2 doubles, 3 home runs, 4 walks. 2-2, tie game, bottom 9. On the 0-1 pitch, Muncy stares at a changeup away, 1-1.
Muncy home run in 2018.
The last Dodgers walk-off home run in World Series play. 6 years ago tomorrow. Weaver delivers. Muncy takes. Ball 2. A changeup blown away.
Yeah, that's a changeup, and a lot of people overlook the fact that Weaver has a pretty good changeup, and he's had a rather high percentage of strikeouts also with the off-speed pitch.
The 2-1 pitch coming. Muncy taking again. Up and away, ball 3. Muncy ahead 3-1. Here's the pitch. He swings and he lets it high in the air, just beyond the right side of the infield. Cabrera calling for it, backpedaling and making the catch.
And that was the changeup and right down the middle.
Oh boy. That's the second out of the 9th inning. So there won't be an anniversary blast for Muncy. Changeup right there down the middle. Muncy was eyeing it, and you saw him pull away in agony when he realized he popped it up. So here's Kike Hernandez. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, ball 1, a fastball at 96. 2 out, nobody on in the bottom of the 9th. Game 1 of the World Series knotted at 2. Luke Weaver deals. Kike Hernandez swings and misses. Strike 1. That fastball from Luke Weaver, that's what he's regarded for, Mo, because of its life. Refuses to die as it gets to the plate.
That disparity between the 96 and then the changeup.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hernandez cracks his bat in shallow left field. Coming in Verdugo. He slides and he makes the catch. A head-first diving and sliding catch from Alex Verdugo on a broken bat blooper off the bat of Kike Hernandez. And that'll send Game 1 to extra innings. We go to the 10th, still tied at 2.
The exclusive home of the Dodgers.
AM 570 LA Sports.
Alonso digs it out, sends it in the air, deep center field. There it goes! Pete Alonso, 3-0 New York. Pete Alonso again reads the room and gives the Mets what they need. 3-0 in the first inning of this do-or-die game for the Mets. And that ball is way out.
High fly ball, a pop-up really, down the right field line in foul territory. Oh, what an effort by Jimenez as he goes flying into the netting. Jimenez caught that ball and got it back into the infield.
Unbelievable. No fear whatsoever, and they have called for the trainer to come down there. He is still into the seating area.
SAR HD2 Los Angeles.
An iHeartRadio station.
They say extra innings is free baseball. I think our hearts beg to differ. It seems costly for our health. 2-2, top 10. Blake Trinan starts it off with a strike to Giancarlo Stanton.
A different game, extra innings playoffs. Play real baseball. No placed runner at second base.
Trinan delivers. Stanton swings and pulls it foul toward the Dodgers on deck circle. The sinker that had Stanton flailing in the box.
Yeah, came on his hands, and he was trying to turn his body, upper body, in order to prevent getting jammed.
Stanton 1 for 4, a 2-run home run. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Trinan, 3 pitches, 3 strikes, 1 out in the 10th.
Well, that big sweeping slider, you see it, you think you've got it nailed, and it just keeps going away from right-handed batters. He needed a broom to hit that one. That was well off the end of the bat as far as the coverage, the plate coverage.
Now it's Jazz Chisholm batting from the left side. Here's the pitch from Trinan. Chisholm was watching all the way. It's a sweeper outside, ball 1. Chisholm is 1 for 4 as well. A single and a stolen base.
Obviously, you want to keep everybody on base, but especially this guy, too, because he can run.
Yep. Muncy just off the grass at third. The pitch. Hit hard, right side, and Lux hesitated for a moment. Cut off quickly by Mookie Betts, and that holds Chisholm on first base. Great play by Mookie in the outfield. Odd play by Lux on the infield. I don't know if Gavin didn't see that off the bat, but if he trusts his first move and dives to the right, he might have been able to knock that down. Not saying he would have thrown out Chisholm, who has wheels. Nonetheless, it's a 1-out base hit for the Yankee third baseman.
Yeah, Betts just turning on the afterburner. If he doesn't get to it, you're talking about a triple.
Now it's Anthony Rizzo. 1 on, 1 out, top of the 10th. Pickoff attempt. Close play. Couldn't get him. Rizzo singled his first time up. Has retired his last 3 trips to the plate. And he struck out twice. Trinan at the belt. Muncy backing up from third. Here's the pitch. Upstairs. Ball 1. Dodgers 2, Yankees 2. Here in extra innings of game 1.
Well, Chisholm had that stolen base. When Vesia came in, or actually it was Banda that came in.
The 1-0 pitch. There goes Chisholm. Here's the throw from Smith. And they're not going to get Jazz. Second stolen base of the game for Jazz Chisholm. Go ahead run in scoring position for New York with only 1 out in the 10th.
Yeah, Trinan, it takes a little extra time getting the ball to the catcher. Will Smith has done a very good job of throwing guys out. Caught stealing rate of over 30% this year. Now you got to watch Chisholm too. I mentioned earlier he stole third base 11 times this year.
The pitch. Rizzo stares at a slider low, ball 3. Anthony Volpe on deck. And they're going to intentionally walk Rizzo and bring Volpe to the plate. So just save Trinan a bullet there. And a 3-0 count. So first and second, 1 gone. Anthony Volpe coming to the plate. Mark Pryor heading to the mound. So for Anthony Volpe, Mo, he is 0 for 3 tonight. Was intentionally walked in the 6th. It's a guy who has reached safely in all 10 games he's played this postseason.
He's reached base 18 of the 43 plate appearances he's had this year on top of it. And I think from a defensive standpoint, you have to be saying to yourself, look, make sure you get 1 on a ground ball Not likely you're going to get the double play. Volpe runs very well.
Yes.
Rizzo is aggressive. And you don't want to throw the ball away because with Chisholm's speed at second base, if you mishandle the ball trying to get the double play, he can score.
Mound visit complete. All parties resetting. Chisholm on second, Rizzo on first. Volpe in the box, Treinen on the mound. Game 1 tied at 2. First and second. 1 out.
Outfield not deep
at all. The first pitch is in there. Strike 1 to Volpe.
And the right side of the infield is wide open. Lux, the second baseman, is only about 10 feet off the bag trying to keep Chisholm close.
Field shifted over to the left side for the right-handed hitting Volpe. Treinen's 0-1 pitch will wait as he steps off the mound and looks Chisholm back to the bag at second base. Therein lies the danger when Jazz Chisholm, who's really struggled this postseason when he gets on, he creates a different kind of stress.
He struggled with the bats, but he's not struggled with the legs.
Here's the 0-1. Chisholm running for third, and he's going to have it without a play.
If you're not going to pay attention to him, I mean,
second stolen base of the inning, third of the game. First and third now for New York. Of all the guys to get on, he's not at the top of the list. 1-1 pitch. Volpe shows bunt, pulls it back. It's a sweeper, just caught the outside corner. Strike 2. Dodger infield in. Dodger fans standing. What do you think of this infield positioning, Mo?
Well, you still got that open right side, and with 2 strikes.
There's a 1-2 pitch. Treinen looking for a K. And he does not get it there. Check swing, the appeal. The Dodgers don't win it. It was a sweeper way outside. Volpe checked up just fine. That squares the count 2-2.
Need a strikeout pitch here.
Treinen stares in, has the signal from Smith. Deals the 2-2. Ground ball. Stopped by Edman on the dive. He can't get it out of his glove. They go to second. They get Rizzo, but Chisholm scores and New York has the lead. It was a diving stop from Tommy Edman to his left. Couldn't get it out, and Anthony Rizzo kind of hit the brakes between first and second base. And that is how New York goes back in front on a ball that didn't leave the infield.
Chisholm was off and running as soon as that ball was hit. There was not going to be a chance to get him at home plate.
So it's 3-2 New York.
Nope, you just cannot give free bases away. And by that, I'm talking about 2 stolen bases into this inning. And for Chisholm, the first Yankee ever with 3 stolen bases in a World Series game. Picked a fine time to do it, but the Dodgers pay no attention to him.
Yankees 3, Dodgers 2. Volpe now on first, 2 gone in the top of the 10th inning. Austin Wells, the catcher and number 8 hitter, stands in. Volpe taking off for second. Smith with the throw. Good pick by Edman, but no tag to be placed on Volpe. Another stolen base off of Blake Treinen. So the Yankees doing something against Treinen that we haven't seen really any team throughout the year exploit to this degree, Mo. And that's his inability to control the running game.
And this is not anything that's new. I mean, this has been a long-standing situation. And the Yankees, to their credit, have taken advantage of it.
Volpe in scoring position. Now an 0-1 pitch to Wells. Here it is, up and away, ball 1. 3-2 New York in the top of the 10th inning. Jazz Chisholm reached with a 1-out single and stole 2 bases. Rizzo was intentionally walked. He's now off the bases after the fielder's choice from Volpe. The pitch, a swing. Pop back over the screen. Strike two. The bottom of the 10th. It'll be the bottom of the order. Smith, Lux, and Edman. The 1-2 pitch is in there, right down the middle, called strike three. Throws Wells. That gets Trinan and the Dodgers out of the 10th. But the Yankees leave with the lead. 3-2 New York on the RBI ground out from Volpe. Bottom of the 10th when we come back.
The exclusive home of the Dodgers.
AM 570.
Fly ball to right field, sending Fernando back towards the wall. He leaps and makes the catch. Fernando made the grab in right. Why? Because he is Fernando. Time the leap, brings it down. Says no.
Get ready for another bobblehead. That's a platinum glove at work. A good old-fashioned snatch it back.
Soto, a high fly ball to center. Thomas backing up. Thomas at the track. And Juan Soto! A three-run home run! Soto magic in Game 5. An incredible moment as Juan Soto goes deep to give the Yankees a 5-2 lead in the 10th inning. Ninth pitch coming here to Vientos. Crack to right center field. Pages on the move.
Cousins missed the final 2 weeks of the regular season with a pectoral strain, so he's been used sparingly so far in the postseason. Just 3 games, 2 2/3, 2 runs on 2 hits. So his ERA 6.75. First pitch to Will Smith is a breaking ball. Big slider in there for strike one. Smith 0 for tonight, but he does have a sac fly. 0 for 2, to be more specific. A sac fly that gave the Dodgers a 1-0 lead way back in the 5th. Pitch. Smith lays off, the slider low and away. Ball one. The objective here for the bottom of the order: get somebody on base so you can hand this game to Shohei Ohtani. Cousins, third base side of the mound. The 1-1 pitch. Fires and yanks a sinker at 96 away. Ball 2. Slider, sinker. That's what Cousins is known for. Neutral splits, but all 5 home runs he's given up to righties. Smith is a righty. He spins out of the way of a slider that lands on the front door, squaring the count 2-2. On the 2-2 pitch, Smith swings and pokes it in the air to right field. Soto backs up and makes the catch. 1 gone in the 10th. Only 2 more outs left for the Dodgers. Gavin Lux in the dugout between innings was getting a talk from Miguel Rojas, and Miggy Rowe was hitting on the same thing we discussed, Mo. The read on that base hit from Jazz Chisholm.
Yep.
Rojas it looked like he was motioning, hey, go, you got to go with your jump. Go with your first jump and step. He did not, and obviously Chisholm worked his way around the bases to score. So here's Lux, the first pitch. Taken away, ball 1. Dodgers trailing 3-2. A Game 1 World Series classic between two titans in the sport. Here's the pitch. Lux pulls the back foot out of the way. Nearly got hit with a slider. 2 balls, no strikes. Gavin is 0 for 3 tonight. Trying to get on the board in this World Series, get on the bases in the 10th. The pitch from Cousins, a backdoor slider, just got the outside edge, called strike 1. Cousins shaking Wells, now has one he likes. He kicks and fires. Lux checks his swing on a ball down. He held up. 3-1. Bases empty, 1 out. On the 3-1 pitch, Lux looks at ball 4 upstairs. Tying run aboard. Edman to the plate. Shohei Ohtani to the on-deck circle.
Another trip to the mound.
Matt Blake, the pitching coach. See 2 lefties, Nestor Cortez and Tim Hill. You know who they're getting ready for. Nestor Cortez, he is pitching with an elbow that is hanging on by a thread. He has been pitching and throwing against doctors' wishes and orders. Named to the World Series roster. Give the Yankees a 3rd left-handed option. But that's in the future. The here and now is the right-handed Cousins against the switch-hitting Tommy Edman. Edman is 1 for 3 tonight with a double. Chisholm in on the grass at 3rd. The pitch, Edman watching all the way. Slider down and away, called a strike. That's a tough one for Edman. He didn't like the call, and he's got a strong case. The only problem is umpires don't listen to those cases. Not during the game. 1 on, 1 out in the bottom of the 10th. The Dodgers trailing 3-2. Pickoff attempt just to keep Lux honest. Slides in safely.
Lux a relatively short lead to begin with. That was just nervousness throwing over to first.
Nervousness, I think, is the emotion that sums up everybody watching this game, whether at Dodger Stadium or at home. The 0-1 from Cousins, yanked a sinker inside off the plate, called strike 2. Edman steps out, taking time.
Well, Edman's behind the count 0-2. Hasn't been a strike really thrown in the zone.
It's been a frustrating zone for Carlos Torres all night on both sides. So now Edman has to battle. The 0-2 pitch. He stares at a ball low, laid off a slider. It didn't miss by much. Lux the tying run on first, getting the orders from Clayton McCullough, the Dodgers first base coach. Shohei Ohtani waiting on deck. Cousins sets and fires. Edman swings. It's on the ground and through. It squeaks underneath the glove of Cabrera at second. Lux made a wide turn. He stumbled rounding second, but he slides back in safely. It'll be first and second for Shohei Ohtani.
And Lux slipped going around the bag. He would have been at third base.
It was a ground ball. Cabrera, who came in as a defensive substitution, knocked it down with his glove, but it squeaked into the outfield.
So the fact that Lux slipped and fell, instead of first and third, it's first and second. And here comes the pitching change.
Aaron Boone coming to the mound to bring in one of his 2 lefties that were warming. To face Shohei Ohtani, Game 1 of the World Series, hanging in the balance. Tying run in scoring position. Winning run on first. MVP at the dish.
This truck season, think about all the things you can do in a Chevy truck. You can even just
will set the stage for Xavier Edwards. Selfishly looking for a single to complete the cycle. Towards short, Adames has it, gets rid of it quick, and he's safe! It's a single, and it's a cycle!
The second ever cycle in Marlins franchise history belongs to Xavier Edwards. It took 30 years, a rise, and now Edwards.
And Lindor gets under one to center field. Harris going back near the wall, and it's out of here! Linsanity again! Francisco Lindor flips the script with a two-run homer, and the Mets go in front 8-7. Oh, wow! Oh, boy. Betts to the bases loaded. Pulls one by third and down the line. Floodgates opening. Hernandez in to score. Kiermaier in to score. Ohtani's coming in as well. Betts has unloaded the bases. And a game one party in LA. That basketball run you were talking about? Yeah. 23-0. Yeah, that's hard to fathom.
Seven batting average with one strikeout. The Dodgers trail the Yankees 3-2 with one out in the bottom of the 10th. Chris Taylor running now for Gavin Lux, the tying run on second base. Tommy Edman represents the winning run on first base. Shohei is 1 for 4. His last time up was a rocket double off the wall in right field. Missed a home run by 3 to 5 feet. A lefty Cortez fixing his pitch calm on the back of the mound. Jazz Chisholm walking over, offering his. Cortez says he's got it.
Outfield is deep. Huge gap in left center field. Infield playing to pull. Big gap on the left side of the infield.
First and second, one out, bottom of the 10th, game one of the World Series. The pitch. Ohtani swings. It's in the air, left field side. Verdugo racing over toward the line. He reaches out, crashes over the wall, and he made the catch! Alex Verdugo with a catch that may go down in World Series lore. In foul territory on the left field side, crashed into the wall, went over the wall, and made the grab to retire Ohtani.
Caught the ball, then went into the fence, upper right thigh, and was able to hold on to it. Boy, this has been a game.
Both runners did advance on the play, so Taylor's now on third, Edman on second. The Yankees athletic training staff and Aaron Boone walked out toward the mound to potentially check on Verdugo, but Aaron Judge went over and already did it. Boone and the trainer will retreat. Mookie Betts will head to the plate. The Dodgers down to their last out in game one. The former Dodger Alex Verdugo with a sensational catch in foul ground. Mookie Betts won't have a chance.
No, they're going to walk Betts, load the bases, and go lefty-lefty with Freeman coming on.
All you can do is smile, Mo, because this ball game has left us without words.
and look back, missed opportunities, and they're agonizing. And right now it's, here's Freeman, bad ankle and all. Cortez, bad shoulder and all, and bad arm. So which one's going to survive in this one? If the Dodgers have one big out to answer.
The Yankees 3, the Dodgers 2. The bases are loaded, 2 out, bottom of the 10th inning. The scenario you dream about, Freddie is living. First pitch swinging, high fly ball, hit deep, back, and gone! Freddie Freeman channeling his inner Kirk Gibson. A walk-off home run in Game 1 of the World Series. A walk-off grand slam. They celebrate at the plate. Winners 6-2.
Done it 6 times. And we mentioned earlier, that's the 3rd time the Dodgers in World Series history have hit grand slam home runs. And for Freddie Freeman, it's an effort to go around the bases. He didn't waste any time. The first pitch that he sees sends the crowd into a frenzy.
Dodger Stadium went berserk and hasn't stopped since. Freddie Freeman's first World Series game as a Los Angeles Dodger. He ends it with a walk-off grand slam, bringing an end to an all-time World Series classic. Rick Monday, I got nothing.
Yeah, you do. You have goosebumps. That much, and everybody else does. I mean, it'll be written that Dodger Stadium is too close to Hollywood. You cannot write scripts like this. And you look at it, a guy that, missed 3 games in postseason because an ankle, he could barely walk.
He just got the Gatorade bath from Teoscar Hernandez, Max Muncy, and Mookie Betts.
You can't write this script and have anyone believe it.